I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
I promised I would wait for you, but I'm getting so impatient. Tell me that you're ready now.
How
This
good was
room
that
is
mix?
big enough for two.
DJ
And I wanna
Clates.
do that something,
DJ
something that
Clates.
will blow your mind. Do you know the things you do to me? Touch me and I'll make you understand.
Get me on Radio 1.
Do you know the things you make me feel?
It would definitely be Radio 4, wouldn't it, for me?
I just wanna dance, dance, dance with you.
Reader
Let
Lappins
me take you
resubscribed X10 morning all. Sorry I've been absent for so long, life's been hectic. So much so I missed our Twitch baby at 9 months. Frown plates, crab plates, crab plates, crab plates, crab.
Crab plates. Hoodoo, do not worry about it, buddy. Life is a thing. It gets in the way. Thank you very much for the 10. Thanks for the 9 as well. I appreciate it. Marriott, welcome in. Great timing. Get in. Love that. Where did you watch the VOD? Did you watch it on YouTube or here? Question for research purposes. But welcome in. Hope you're good. Morning, Kakota. Morning, Matt. Leone. Did he not pay out the prediction? He is, honestly, he's a scumbag, isn't he? He'll pay it out today. If he's here. Hello, Ollie. How you doing, buddy? Welcome.
You've taken me to paradise, where nothing is a mistake, where we move so flawlessly. Do you know the things you do to me? Touch me and I'll make you understand.
Watched on Twitch. All good, all good. I'm glad you're watching them. Welcome in, buddy.
I can show you if you take my hand.
Should we get on the screen?
I wanna dance, dance, dance with you. Let me take you under, where nobody can see. I just wanna dance, dance, dance.
I like this song. This song's a bit of a beat, isn't it? How we doing, gang? Welcome in. Keeney, Tom, Kakota, Ryan, Marriott, Leone, Ollie. Breathe. We've got Matt. We've got Ryan. I think I've already said your name. I'll say it twice. Hoodoo. Welcome in, gang. Hope you're good. Kata Barber, how are you? Harry, good morning. Skilly, good morning, my friends. Happy Sunday, everybody. The United Kingdom and Republic of Ireland set to be named as Euro 2028 hosts. Get in. It is indeed. That is exciting. Might even try and get tickets for something. I don't know. Maybe it's in like 6 years. Matt, how you doing, buddy? Live from Amsterdam Music Festival. Yep. Matt knows. Pabs in. Welcome. Good morning. Last night my wife said you've seen that football team singing Teenage Dirtbag. You're massive. Nice. Love it. See, yeah, Boreham Wood going up in the wood, aren't they? How are we all doing? I hope we're all good. I hope you're excited for a Sunday transfer stream. I haven't fixed my chair. This is genuinely now the default sitting position. I actually tried to fix it and I can't, so I don't know what's happened. I'm now just in ultimate lounge mode. Like, yeah. Skilly's good. That's happy days. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we're in lounge mode. Can't be, yeah. Nice to appear at the normal height this morning. Well, you know, I try sometimes every now and then, don't I? Can't stay long today. Busy day ahead. All good. Fair enough. Did Lenny break it? I don't think so. I don't really know what happened to it. I think I was probably just trying to lean back a load and then this happened, so I don't know. Whoa!
Wold McInville resubscribed.
Thank you very much for the 14 months, Wold. What a lovely number of months that is. I hope you're good, my friend. Hope things are well in the world of Wold. Thank you, dude. Hope everyone is well as well, he says. Wrexham are a weird team at the moment. Leonie and Ryan are talking about football. Nice. Liverpool won yesterday. We can all be happy about that, I'm sure. Except for most of the other fans of this country. Get in. It's back on, everybody. It's back on. Just about. Today, we are going to be doing a transfer stream, as has been previously advertised. Filed did a good one. Did Filed win? I was going to ask, actually, Ollie. Filed won yesterday as well, did they? I'm really uncomfortable. Like, I can't sit like this, can I? Can I actually stream like this? Salah and Diaz doing nothing in FPL, yeah. I look very low down if I do sit like this, don't I? Maybe if I, like... Does that, like, make it look semi-normal? Don't know. It's going to have to do for now, isn't it? Still got to go to the Etihad and get some, and I'll tell you, I will love it if we beat them. I will love it. Exactly. Drinks are on the go. Yes, Skilly. Who would like to see the drinks this morning? Are you ready? Oh. It's a coffee. Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong place. It's a lovely... Look at that. It's going to focus in a second. Stop focusing on me. Look at that lovely coffee. Right, the camera's not having any of it. There you go. There you go. Look at that for a lovely creamy top. Beautiful. It's also a Vimto, but it's not in the creamy top. Let me have a little sip of this. First bit of coffee for the day, everyone. You get to witness this. How's everyone else's coffee mornings going? Is anyone drinking coffee? Is anyone drinking tea? Have at it in the chat. I want to see you fighting. Cheers. Wolves started 5'4" Podence as a 9. I don't like football. Yep. That didn't go particularly well yesterday for Wolves, did it? Oh, lovely stuff. Cheers. Ipswich won yesterday. Good stuff. For Harry there, who's happy. Wolves obviously lost, we talked about. Tim, you've seen Klopp's crowd fist bump out of nowhere. Yep. Loved it. Lived it. Loved it. I don't know what's going on there, but loved it. He's very into the fist bumps at the moment. You can tell. Klopp is up for this, isn't he? You can tell. We also had Filed won 2-0 with striker problems all season. Got a good one in third appearance, gets injured 30 seconds in. Oh, I see. Not so great. Newport won yesterday, so close apart from Forest Green. It's a Forest Green away at the top, right? And I genuinely don't know. And then it's close down beyond that. Newport are well involved. Lovely, Jake. I'm happy to hear that. I do like hearing from other people. Like, how did your team get on? You got a real contrast of emotions in the chat. It was a big win, to be fair. Yeah, West Ham missing big chances. Liverpool, like, I feel like they didn't really... Like, they played, like, in, like, third gear or something. I really feel like they could have scored a few if they actually tried. I don't know. Salah wasn't quite on it. If Salah's touch was on it, there's a few where if he takes it in properly, he scores, etc. Like, there's a chance in the first few minutes, wasn't there, for him? Not going to give them free promo. Fair enough. Forest Green are trying their best to throw it away, are they, at the moment? I see. A Wigan player had a bone sticking out of his hand and tweeted how great the morphine he was given was. Wow, that's football, everybody. That's football. Keeney's drinking iron brew at this time in the morning, which you'd expect from him, wouldn't you? I love a transfer stream. In fact, I love any stream. If we didn't play any games and chat football and stuff for 3 hours, I'd be happy. Which does happen sometimes, doesn't it? Or at least very nearly happens sometimes. Lost again for Ginger. To Leicester, but Jesse Marsh has made Leeds able to defend again, so I'm much more confident now. After the stream, I watched most of that Leeds game, and they did look better. I think they were a bit unlucky to lose that. The Barnes goal kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? And then it was like, now it's going to be really difficult. So I think they were a bit unlucky. We got beat, so I'm not addressing it yet. Fair enough, Matt. Celtic playing away to Livingston today. Haven't won up there for more than 10 years. Have they not? What? Celtic haven't won up at Livingston for 10 years? That can't be right. Surely not. No, not having them. On there is some lovely Leeds content. There is indeed. Ollie doing good modding, everybody. I did see that Huss have terminated Mazepin and got rid of their sponsor, which... See, I've been reading about the... there's a lot of support for Mazepin. More than I would expect, but I kind of... Yeah, it's been an interesting one, isn't it? How you doing, Doopy? Welcome in, buddy. Morning. Plastic pitch is it up at Livingston? Livingston have been in the league for about 2 of the 10 years. Right, got ya. And the pitch is awful. That makes a lot more sense, to be fair, then, doesn't it? Like, that's like one of those stats when it's like, Liverpool haven't won at Lincoln in 500 years. You're on the big screen. You're on the big screen as I clean. That took me a while to make out what you meant there, dude. But have a good clean. Enjoy. I could probably do is doing some of that. Got a pile of clothes I need to sort today. That's a big job for today. Matt Smith's F1 career had more spins and races. I mean, this is true. I mean, even if it was a racing decision, he probably wouldn't be there this year, would he? So, like, it's just the circumstances of it almost make you feel sorry for him a bit. Like, because it's not his fault necessarily, even if he is a terrible person, etc., etc. You know, it's still probably the right call, isn't it? But yeah, there you go. That's my F1 stuff. English is not my first language. Apparently it's not mine either, as I tried to decipher that. So, I mean, we're both here struggling together. Let's just speak in Dutch, Dupe, I reckon. Easier. Didn't watch the car crash of a boxing event last night. Was that the headbutt, Reedy? I saw it on Twitter. What are people doing? As you get older, do you not realise that, like, the world is full of bellends, isn't it? That's it. Full of them. That is my take on that. I'll file that one into the box of there's another bellend. I'm gonna actually start making that a folder, a document. We'll do that. So many bellends. It honestly, I'm like, oh, there's another one, right? And they're so unaware of the fact that they're a massive bellend. If you didn't see it, by the way, it was what kind of event was it? It was some kind of UK versus USA boxing event thing, and like basically YouTube boxing, right? And one of the English blokes just headbutted the guy about a minute in. 30 seconds in, there you go. How are you going to headbutt someone in a boxing match 30 seconds in? Honestly, I only seen the fella getting thrown out the ring. It was brilliant. Yeah, I saw people like defending him. That's where you're like, all right, let's open up that document again. Here we go again. I asked my son to say hi, and he said, hi, Jack. I'm sorry. Well, hi, Tim. I'm going to assume that's his. I'm just going to guess a name as well now, Matt. That's fair though. To be, that's all right. I'll take it. He's in the right ballpark, isn't he? Football manager, streamer. Like, you know what? We'll let him have that one, Matt. Unless he's 16, in which case he probably should know better. Poor Tim. Little Timmy. Someone in Clay's class will have heard that, and tomorrow, there's another one. Yeah, probably Keeney. That's true. Would be mental if he was called Tim. That would be quite mental, wouldn't it? To be honest, if I knew that, I'd expect him to know my name then, wouldn't you? Speaking of him, did you see the Rugger lads last week jumping in a wheelie bin? You will love it. I haven't seen that, no. I haven't seen that, but it has the sentence Rugger lads in it. It has the phrase Rugger lads in that sentence, so I'm going to love it. You're Tim FM's dad. You are, yep. I hope you're all good anyway, chat. I hope you're all well. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday so far, your weekend so far. I hope you're looking forward to some transfers today. As you may have seen in the tweet, which is here, if you want to go and check it out. 1 second, when I can find it. If you have a little look at that look, there is an Excel sheet, a spreadsheet, which you can also see if you write ! Spreadsheet. I'm going to update it today, but I've been making a little bit of a plan for today's stream. Really, I've been trying to do a bit of a stock take, an invoice, if you like. There's a word for it that I'm trying to think of here. I'm looking at the squad and trying to work out what we need exactly, which I know is a goalkeeper. Because after that cup final yesterday, I know it's a goalkeeper. However, I did have a big long look and they don't exist. All right. Goalkeepers in this save just don't exist. Let me show you what my stock take of the squad actually looks like then by going here. Yeah, so new formation as well is on the cards. I've mentioned this loads over the course of the season last season, didn't I, Modern Age? I'd like to go with wingers. Yeah, I know you do love a squad evaluation, don't you? You do. I would like to go with wingers. So, does this stay if I move this over here? It does. Good. The wingers that I'd like to... what the formation I'd like to go with, look, is a 4-2-2-2. I'm going to change to it because, do you know what? I think we have to. We're also kind of stuck in the middle now. We're about to have some worldy youngsters and we're kind of like in between them. I just don't want to stay with the spanner anymore. But wingers who can striker, 100% wingers who can striker. So if there is breaks glass moment and we're like, this hasn't worked, like the first season of this save where it didn't work, the spanner is there and we can just go back to it. So let me show you what I've kind of thought of at the moment, look, for this, and you'll see how that kind of develops. The roles, you will notice, are very similar in what we were using in the spanner. It's goalkeeper, Then some wing backs. Same wing backs pretty much, but they are playing in a back 4 now instead. Centre backs, just 2 of them. I think Felipe and Gabriel will probably be the 2. I was looking at Bremer. I think Felipe's better than Bremer, but that is a lovely couple of backups there if we keep Zagadou. If we don't keep Zagadou, Renan's not a bad left-sided centre-back to come in either, so I think we're good. Not even you, third choice. Yeah, you're in there. You're in there, Ollie. Centre mids, look. We're going to play with a centre mid attack and a DLP because that's what we use anyway. In the spanner, we'll use it in the 4-2-2. So we've got Antonio and Guimaraes. I really think we can get more out of Antonio if we use him as that centre mid attack. I think because we weren't getting much out of him. Paqueta's going to be second choice. He might well end up being first choice over these, but he didn't have a great season last year. So these 3 are our main 3. Then we got Danilo. Then we got Caligari who can come in if we'd like. Maybe a centre mid is something we might want, but we spent a lot of money there and we've not really got much out of them, so I'm not so sure. But that's our options. Then instead of 3 strikers and an extra centre back, we're going to have an inside forward on the left, attack, and we're going to have an inverted winger on the right, attack, which is going to be 2 strikers. Martinelli out wide, who didn't do great, and then we had Angelo, who I think is easily good enough to start as a winger. I'll look at him afterwards. It means that Savio can be the backup there, which actually I think this, in terms of it transitioning, I had a real big think about it, and it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Dodo is an upgrade, but we don't really need a right back, do we? Because like Atadi himself is a really good backup. These 2 are brilliant. Like Dodo would be great, but we'll see. We should be able to overload more than the spanner. I actually think so as well, because there's 4 and they're 4 strikers. And Leonardo was great when he played. Vinicius scored loads of goals last year. We've got Evan Nilsson as our 1 backup. I do think maybe, I think we need one of these. We need somebody who can kind of do any of these roles for this year. That's where I'm kind of thinking. And if he can be better than most of these and come in, except for Angelo, who I'm going to try and maybe force to be in the team a little bit more. I'm a bit zoomed in now, aren't I? Oh, that's even more so. Like, Angelo's one I kind of want to force him because I think he's the star boy, if you know what I mean. When does Bocao come in? He's here in the summer, but I wonder if we loan him. He does need minutes. I wonder if we loan him to the league below. So we stay in Germany and then loan him. The other question, which we'll talk about, he's scarily good. The other player who's scarily good is Paulo Cesar. Now, with him, does he just come in and be our backup? Does he go there? Do we move Paulo Cesar there is my question, because he's probably good enough to be there. And if we loan him out, he'll be homegrown in country, but he won't be homegrown in club. Is that correct? And I wonder if we keep him so that he becomes homegrown at club. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think I've done this enough to know the exact ins and outs, but that's my understanding, right? So I do wonder if we keep him. We'll have a look in the game in a second, but I wanted to show you this to give you a bit of an idea of everything. If you want to look at this while we look in the game, it's ! Spreadsheet and you can see this. Get youth and worldy starters if available. That's what I think. I don't actually think we need anybody who is like on a level with any of our players. I think our squad's good. We only need to buy people if they're a significant upgrade. And actually looking at it, there's not much out there that is a significant upgrade, which is a bit scary because we didn't win anything last year and there's no significant upgrades that we can get. But I actually think as these players get older and develop, that's where we turn into a really good team. There are some really good wonder kids that I've already found. Let me show you these 3 afterwards. Netinho, Leo and Eric Brendan. I'm especially excited about. Well, to be honest, they're all really good. Netinho maybe especially looks really good. But yeah, this is my evaluation. This is where we're at with things. We've got this. I've started to put together a bit of a youth 11 if possible. Oh dear, I didn't mean to put Paulo Cesar there. Why did he move to there? I just wanted to get rid of that. There we go. Bocao is good enough to be third choice. Do you reckon? He might well be. We'll have a look at him. We'll make a decision, right? You should be able to file through the window, to be fair. We should be able to, yeah. Just go for Tete and Rodrigo. Now, the thing is Rodrigo our guy then? Because he can do all of those. Maybe not with the... Is he left-footed? Maybe not one of the wingers, but like he can play as a striker and he's been really good in the Bundesliga. Should he be the guy? Tete's also brilliant. They're both quite expensive, but if we sell any of these, we should be able to afford him. Do we sell Zagadou this window? I'm going to definitely try and sell Cunha and Dardai because that's what, like 14 million plus 8 million? That's like 20 million to go and spend, which maybe just about gets you a Rodrigo with the, you know, if we put it on the never never, as we sometimes do, don't we? Breezy, by the way, good morning. Hope you're well. Yes, Diaz is... Trent's very good. He did enough, didn't they? Liverpool just about did enough at the expense of your team. But yeah, Trent's very good. Defensively yesterday, very good, by the way. No one talks about it. We talked about that before, don't we? But yeah, this is a situation. Has anybody got any input of their own that they want to tell me? Does anyone think there needs to be in there? You'd keep Evan Nilsson and sell the rest. I do think he's probably good enough and can also do all of these things. So, like, I just wonder if, like, you know when you get a bad feeling about somebody and you get bad vibes for no reason whatsoever? I do wonder if I've started to get bad vibes about Evan Nilsson for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, there you go. Look at these. We've got quite a bit going on, you know, actually. Reece James dunked on Burnley, so he's clear. Yeah, he did, to be fair, didn't he? Annoyingly, because I don't have him in my fantasy team. I was just looking at which players we could get in which positions as well, and I'm not saying we should get them, but yeah, some players you just don't like. It's just a thing, isn't it? Cam Vrox, how you doing, buddy? Dodo would be really good. I have the ick. I think that's it, isn't it? Riquelme, by the way, really, really good. I like these two centre-backs. I don't think we need them necessarily. Rodrigo, really good. Pedrinho and Tete, we both looked at. I want to look for a striker as well. Why football is boring. Right. By the way, did the prediction... Yeah, the prediction did not get paid out yesterday. We're waiting for Dan to appear, and he'll pay it out. I don't know what happened. I think he forgot. So there we go. Benjamin's Barber. Oh, that is not the name. Ben James Barber. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. And Maritzi. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, he's here. Hello, Dan. Could you pay out the thing at some point, please? That'd be good. Right. Let's go into the game then. And let's look at this a little bit more. That was timing to join. That was ridiculous timing to join, wasn't it? So, is there anybody that you would like to see? Bocao, I guess, is the one. I've carried on in the window, by the way. We're not far away from the 1st of July, which is when our players actually come in, look. Bocao is the player you probably want to look at. Is he good enough to be 3rd choice? Or, like, he's kind of like 4th choice. I'm not so sure. Who is highest valued interested on our team? I presume Alisson and Edison are 1st and 2nd choice for the national team. They are, and 3rd and 4th choice are both 36 and 33-year-olds who aren't very good. So, like, there's no one. There is nobody. Oh, no on the search. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've actually done that, look. Richarlison, I think, is the one who's listed as well, I think. Yeah, Brazilian and interested, highest value. Is Gerson. I don't know why his value is so high. Diego Carlos, Barbosa, Richarlison, look. Oh, I don't want either of those, I don't think. Richarlison, maybe. He's requested to leave, but he's still 60 mil. He's dynamite. Oh, he's dying. Oh, he's lovely. You're talking about Bocao. Yeah, Bocao is going to be brilliant. I'll tell you what, though. If you're excited about Bocao... Did I just Anthony? Ooh. Anthony be a good shout, actually. Yeah, he's going to be very good, is Bocao. He's in the next-gen top 50. He's going to be a bit of a beast with this 18 finishing, hopefully. 16 technique. He should finish things. However, if you're excited about Bocao, let me show you Paulo Cesar, who is joining also in the summer. Check him out. Now, I want to... Right, feedback, please. Go. I know he's 6... I don't want negatives as well, because, you know, we don't need that negative in my life. But yes, this guy is joining in 9 days or so, and I'm quite excited about him. What about Messi? Not Brazilian. Got good hair as well, he does. 4 penalty taken. Yeah, I knew someone was going to do that. Tony. Well, Anthony. Tony. Oh, he's good, isn't he? He's going to be good. So this is my question. Middle centre-back, by the way, even though he's 6 foot, I'm actually kind of... I don't mind him. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Middle stopper in like, if we played in a 3, perfect. Right? If we played with a 3. In a 2, I guess he's going to have to play right side. Do you know what? I still back him to be really good. It'd be nice if we could, like, get this jumping reach improved some way. I'm not sure. 19 termination and driven. Yeah, he's going to be really good. Do you know what? Actually, Beezy, you're right. It's 6 foot, which, if he's 5'10", he's a problem. If he's 6 foot, he could work. DM, you reckon? I don't know. We don't ever play with a DM, though, do we? Which is the problem. Anthony equals Joker Benito. Was Anthony on there? We don't play with the DMs. I don't know if I want to, but I think we got to... A genuine question, chat. Do we have to keep him in our club? Do we not loan him, is my question. Am I going to hurt him by not playing him as much but keeping him? or should I loan him? My problem with that is that I don't think he becomes homegrown at club if I loan him out. So I think in my head, what I think we need to do is keep him at the club and try and get him to play as much as we can, right? CB on a save, he's 5'6" and has crazy good attributes. I mean, they exist, don't they? The Cannavaro thing. You're starting him and that's an order. This guy could play against the weaker teams, no problem. He's taller than Thiago Silva. Yeah, there you go. Loan and make money on him long run. I'd rather play him. I think he's good. Even though he's 6 foot, I think he's good enough. Imagine this is him at 18. Imagine what he's going to look like. Because also, I know it says scout him, but when he comes to ours, when he's round ours, have a look at his potential. It's going to be big, I think. He's the big boy regen, Pav. He is the big boy regen, I think. I think he was 8th in the next gen award. So I think we just have to do it. It says I should start every game. Does he have a release fee on your contract? I actually don't know. Yes. He's going to need a new contract very soon. What? Remember when we did this when he was 16? Do you remember though? Like we've waited 2 years for him to arrive. We're going to need to deal with this. Oh no, is this his contract though? I swear that's not the contract we've off. That's the contract he's on now. I think that's the release clause we paid. I don't think that's the one we've given him. We'll have to wait and see what he's on when he joins. I'm just going to continue once to see. Should we go and get them to join before we start, or should we start looking now? Yeah, he's super young. That's why he's only joining now. If you're playing a 3, it's perfect. Yeah, that's his current one. Yeah. It was weird because it was green. It looked like it was that one, right? So, with that in mind, then it said existed on there. Okay, did it? With that in mind, and thinking about our spreadsheet, what should we be going looking for right now? Should we look for an Anthony or a Rodrigo? Do you know why I'd like a Rodrigo? Do you know why I'd like a Rodrigo? I know Anthony's sensational. I think he's going to be more money. I'd like a Rodrigo because he's been killing it in the Bundesliga already, and it weakens Dortmund. Like last season was really good for them. Yeah, that is a good one. That's a great sentence, by the way. My dad's made Marcus Rojo toast. Rojo! That toast was mental, wasn't it? Anthony and Rodrigo. So, what did they quote us? They quoted us 44 to 52 for Rodrigo. We've got 27. At the moment, just Hertha, War Dog. We haven't got the Brazil job yet. So, 44 to something. Anthony, let's see what they quote us on. It's going to be about 60 odd, isn't it? 47 to 71. He's not actually that much more expensive. And we could bring him in. He could. The thing with Anthony, the two of them together is a shout. The thing with Anthony is this stops Angelo playing. He plays in Angelo's position. And another one of our proper hopes for the future is Angelo, isn't it? If you think like Cesar's the guy, Angelo is definitely the guy as well. He's 19. He could easily start on this right-hand side, which is kind of why I've set this tactic up in the way that it is, which, by the way, looks like this. Look, it's basically, if I show you, you see how similar it is? That's the spanner. It's just moving them around, basically. It's the spanner, but like moving things around a bit. Get rid of Evan Nilsson. That's kind of why I put him on the sell list, because it could finance us getting some really good ones. And I just wonder if I've got that feeling about Evan Nilsson. By the way, this is the Netinho we could get for 4 million. Like, this is another part of it. If we're saying how good that Paulo Cesar is, how good Bocau is, should I be signing these players right now? But it takes away our money that we've got for this window. This guy, Netinho, who is very good, according to the scout report, is going to cost us £4.1 million. Like, this is why I put him on the spreadsheet. Should I just be getting him in as well? He's 17 and looks quite good already, doesn't he? Get all the kids. I think we have to with this save. Evan Nilsson out, Anthony and Rodrigo in. Are we all kind of agreeing with that? Ibanez as well. Well, if Zagadou goes, or Zagadou, sorry, Zagadou. If Zagadou goes, that could maybe finance an Ibanez. Maybe not quite. Because we've only got 27 million to spend, remember. We don't have big money. 4.1 million in the van with him. The thing is, it just means spending our 4.1 million. Anthony and Rodrigo both left-footed. I believe so. Let me check that. I think so. Otherwise, they're either side, aren't they? No, you see. That's why Rodrigo makes more sense, because he starts on the other side. or as a striker, and he doesn't take Angelo's game time away from him. So he starts on the other side. To be honest, it makes sense to get both, doesn't he? But what is he? Good passing, poor vision, average dribbling, poor crossing, poor finishing. Good question. I'm not necessarily sure, but he's 17. That actually, the passing, this vision goes to 11. Like, this is at 17. I think he's an inside forward. I think if you get a bit of Ibanez, then you'd have to loan Cesar. Yeah, that's poor. So he's youth 11. Yeah, not sure I said Ibanez twice. I don't know either. I think he's an inside forward where you don't necessarily need like. Where if it's just this vision that needs to improve, then crossing I'm not so worried about, especially if you made him say an inside forward instead. Right? He's got enough there. The finishing, I guess, is low for that. I know what you mean. There's definitely, but this is what you get with all youth players. You'll see that when he's 23, you're like, okay, now he's a worldie. It's one of those, I think. You severely lost the Deliveroo lottery last night. We had a few people here, so ordered 6 meals and a few sides. All that came was one side. I hate it. I lost the Deliveroo lottery on Friday. We got back and like drove back down, got back here, ordered a Chinese. So ordered like the same order, but twice, like for both of us, and only one of them arrived. So we had to just share it. Where'd you find the next gen 50 thing? It just comes up in your news items. Next gen, if you search it. Yeah, but it doesn't show you the next gen 50, does it? It shows you the next gen awards. Doesn't show you the 50. Is that right? So in the next gen, we've got the top 3 Brazilians. If you search it, we got our money back and reordered it. Yeah, it was so late. It took ages to come and stuff. So we were like, we got the money back on half of it. But yeah, it was annoying. We just couldn't have time to wait. You're trying to find the 50. I don't think you can find the 50 unless it's right there. What we should do, chat, remind me to do this. We should do a save file for each next gen 50 or something. Like you should save your game at that point and save it as next gen 50 and then you can find it that way. That's probably better. I got charged for a delivery order that got cancelled. What? That's so annoying. Our local Chinese repeats the entire order back to you, so it's always perfect. That's true, I suppose, yeah. It doesn't happen on delivery though, does it? Actually, I think our local Chinese does that usually as well. Tiras, how you doing, buddy? Which feels like something I should contact them about. It should. You can probably do it all through the app anyway, Dan. You should sort that though. Right. So that was one of them. Should I go and get Netinho? Also, should I go and get... Is he on my short list? He probably is. Wasn't it? Yeah. Should I go and get Leo? Is another one. Who is a 17-year-old? Is he a winger? What is he? I guess he is a winger. Crossing's low. Could he be inside? Inverted? The long shot's low. Composure. See, look at the pace already on Leo at 17. Either that or create a new shortlist and shortlist them all. You could do that as well, actually, if you wanted to keep it in-game. That's true. Who's the left back you had on your spreadsheet? Oh, the left back I had on my spreadsheet he's expensive, but he's a worldie. He's like... He is who we should get when Tellez retires. Riquelme, look. He's wanted by Chelsea, Bayern and Zebra. Like, he goes there and it's done. It's like he's out of reach, isn't he? So I just wondered if we should get him now because Tellez is 32, 31, turning 32. Like, it's annoying we didn't get him when he was young. But he's very good, isn't he? But yeah, that is something to think about as well. Like, this is why I put them on the spreadsheet. We just don't have enough money to go and get all of these. And the last player that I said was cheap, because that Leo, by the way, let's just check it. I think we can get this Leo guy for 5.75 million. Like, do you look at him and think that's somebody you should sign for 5.75? For this save specifically, right? 10 mil and the rest on the Never Never. On Riquelme? Like, is it a position we need, though? You wouldn't go for kids at the moment. But, like, you miss them. The Riquelme, by the way, that's where we missed him as a kid. And now we're like, oh, we should definitely get him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, with that Cesar, it's a really tricky thing later in the window. All right, yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, later in the window because they got the release clauses. That makes sense. I thought it meant this summer. The last one, I'll show you the last kid, is, I think it was Eric, was it? Eric. I can't remember. Is he on here? Oh, let's sort it by this. It might be one of these. Oh, we got this guy coming in. He's joining. We've got a few joining in the summer as well, actually, haven't we? I was looking at this guy. Should we sign this guy? Because we don't really have a midfielder youngster that comes in. Adriel is available for... So he's 11 million. He's a bit more, but he's also pretty good for a 17-year-old. They exist. They're out there. And then we keep seeing Kid, who's also quite good as a striker. Yeah, it's that decision that we need to make is who do we sign? Oh, I like this guy, didn't I, as well? Who's 17, but he's Swiss. Has he declared for Switzerland now? He's got under 21 caps. He hasn't declared though, right? Could I make him Brazilian if we bring him in? He's a DLP. What, this one? Made an Arctic roll yesterday. It was a throwback. Nice. That is a throwback. Like, I also wanted to sign this guy, but he's expensive. Well, he's 9.75 million. No, the one before. Who, Kid? Passing vision. He actually probably is. Probably is, isn't he? Yeah. Paulo Andrade is good. They're all good. That's the problem. If we had an unlimited amount of money, we'd sign all of the kids and we'd go from there. But we also need to be competitive in the league as well at the same time. And I just wonder, are we good enough to be competitive? I think we maybe are. Like, should we sign a load of kids and then Anthony? And that's it, right? Should we sign a load of kids and then just Rodrigo? Is that the way to do this? Because looking at who's available, it's not like there's loads available, is there? Who is this guy? Matazinho. Another right back. We don't need a right back. Like, there's not loads that jump out to go and get them. Kids, says Drinkeros. I guess we start. Shall I? First of all, because I also think, and I'm worried about this, I think this money we got here, we're about to lose some of it. I think that this money comes out of this. No goalkeepers at all is a pain. It really is. Sign a load of kids. Anthony, Riquelme, Rodrigo. You won't win anything with kids. Well, we're not trying to win with the kids. We want the kids to get really good. I wonder if Bocal's... Oh, it's £0 up front, is it? I don't know. But yeah, I do think some of this money is going to get lost as well, which is a shame. Shall I? Who's interested in our players? Caligari. Evan Nilsson is wanted by Leeds. Like, we could get a lot of money. Don't waste on Rodrigo and Anthony. I wonder if... There you go. Your point's been paid out, everybody. I don't think we need both. I think that's kind of true. But then if we're just replacing Evan Nilsson with one of them, I think that also is okay. It's Rod or Ant. I think it might have to be either or rather than both, yeah. I think it's one of those two plus a load of kids. And they're not actually... They're like worldy kids, though, that in 3 years we'll be starting, hopefully. Well, replace Evan Nilsson anyway, unless getting big monies. He just hasn't been... I guess, like... I just don't know if he's the one. You know, he's been good, but has he been really good? And he's now 24. Could we get... If we get 60 million for him, then maybe
Danielle
I think it's worth
Music
it. Oh, look at this.
X20. May as well now I'm on the PC.
Might as well now you're on the PC. Thank you for the 20, Dan. Chat, show some love. For DG Media. Thank you, buddy. Will we get more out of the other two, though? Yeah, it's a good question, Drinkers. It's a really good question. Are they younger, at least? How old's Rodrigo and... Because Pedrinho and Tete are the other two options. Tete, 24. Sensational. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Are we signing people for the sake of signing people a little bit? Rodrigo's a bit younger. What's Zag's value? It's not as high as it used to be, you know. 32 to 39. I mean, it's decent there. Decent. Evan Nilsson getting to his prime himself. Yeah, no, I agree. I'd keep Evan Nilsson and Sal Vinicius. To be fair, there is maybe an argue that. There is an argument for that. Can't sell Vinicius. But then last year, he did sell a lot of goals. He scored 28 goals last year. Feels like we're asking whether we want to win now or later. I think you're right. That is kind of the question, isn't it? Well, it's like, do we want to win now, but then probably struggle to win later? Because we're going to be sat there going, oh, there's another one that got away. Offer something different. I think he maybe does. Is value... Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough one. Like, what is the right strategy? This is why football teams employ people to do this, isn't it? But Cunha, we can definitely get out. And that brings... He's wanted as well, actually, by Benfica on a loan. Shall I offer him out and just see what happens? If we get 13 mil for him, plus his wages off, that's actually a little boost as well. Anthony Rodrigo, very young, though. There's only 3... You're true. But Evan Nilsson's only 25. you know? No offers. Granada offered wages are above for these clubs. Okay. Let's... Evan Nilsson, bad vibes. Yeah, maybe. You've said it yourself. But then I'm like, is he? Because he actually does... I don't know. Sell the non-Brazilians first. We probably should, shouldn't we? Calvin, I'm going to reject. I'd like to keep him. I don't know who this is. Maximilian Biga. New contract for him. He's German. What's his potential? He's not that good. I think we walk away. Evan Nilsson feels mid. Yeah. I just wonder, is some of these players, are they keeping us as the second best team in Germany? He does perform sometimes, though. That's kind of part of the problem too, isn't it? That they all kind of perform in peaks and in troughs. Like, sometimes they're great, sometimes they're poor. Like, his goal scoring over the years, 13 and 24, they've not been terrible. But, like, it's not, like, outrageously. Have you ever sold Zagadou in FM? Nope. Who to sign? Oh, yeah, that is... I mean, there's not many votes on it, to be fair. I didn't realise it was there. So it's a bit difficult to say. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes... Exactly, Jewel, exactly that. No, I've never sold Zagadou. And now I'm scared. I've sold Cuisance for the first time in this save. Oh, by the way, terrible news that happened that I did put in the Discord yesterday. But Gary Megson retired. Can we get an F in the chat? I don't know if this is going to come up in here. Is it even searching? Gary Megson retired, everybody. I'm going to put an F in the chat as well. Sad times. I'm not sure why he thought he needed to retire, because he was only like 70 odd something. I want to come back. I want to run to you. I want to run to you. Bring back Pav as assistant. Well, I've already brought somebody as assistant. I don't know if you're going to be interested. I'm going to see, though. No, he's no interest. He's no interest, which is a shame. I've actually made an assistant appointment already. Our new assistant manager, everybody, is Brian Klug, who was just seen to be the best option there. I can't believe this. I want to run to you at. Exactly. Now, Brian's going to come in as the assistant manager. He's been an assistant manager for me in the past, in the old Hertha save. So he's going to step up and be our assistant here at Hertha Brazil. For now, anyway. He was a coach. Now he's assistant. Gary Meg's gone. It's sad times. I'm extremely sad about it. But there we go. These things happen. There's nothing you can do. It does mean we can also go and sign one more coach, I do believe, who needs to be decent at fitness. So I guess we should look for those. Klug. Exactly. This was me looking for a Brazilian. I wanted a Brazilian assistant manager. They don't exist. None that were good. Look, literally this was the search I was doing. Keeney, look. It just didn't... It couldn't happen. Chugging with Klug. Exactly. Let me clear this and we'll find a Brazilian coach, hopefully, instead. Coach. Is James willing to come back? He's at Bayern, so I doubt it. Because actually, we should check that. Also, Leone and Dana had to fight off people trying to sign you. So that was stressful in itself. How is this spelled? Is it like this? How is it done in game, Leone? James the bad. Right, it's just 4 words. Somehow you can it's just 4 words. There you go. There's no do you want to come back? No. He's just penned a new deal. That's a shame. We do need to keep an eye on those things. We see if we can bring them back at some point. Was there a new contract involved in fighting off? I hope so. No, it just involved me saying, would you like to stay? And you said yes. And then you said yes. All right, coaches. I would like them to be at least partially Brazilian. I would like them to be decent at fitness coaching, I think. Let's try and get as many Brazilians as we can, even if we... Oh, do you know what? There's a guy there. Anselmo Spragia. Is he Ricky Spragia's? He's quite good, actually. He'll do as a fitness coach when he can't really do anything else, but he's a decent fitness coach. It'll work. Is your starting database anywhere I could download? I think I may have put it in the Discord, Henry. It was a while ago, though. But check the Discord. It might well be... There's a stream save Hertha in there. That might well be in there. I can't remember. Under 19s physio is what he wants to be. Right. Coach. You might say no to this. Okay, he's going to come in and be our fitness coach. Spradgia. Ambitious lad. He was very... Did he have high ambition or low ambition based on your sentence there? He's got 20 fitness coaching, and that's what he's going to do for us, hopefully. Promote Ollie French from under-23s. Heard he's a killer coach. We could do that, to be fair. I think I may have already done that, though. Let me check before we get Spradgia in. I think I already... Yeah, I already did that, Ollie. You're already in as a goalkeeping coach in the first team. I don't think there's anyone in the under-23s now that are... I put all of our good ones in here. Where do I see the under-23s coaching team? Under-23 staff. Yeah, we don't actually have... Oh, we do have some. Can I see these? Why can't I see them? I think it's just our first team coaches do it, isn't it? For some reason. Because I can't actually see who they are. Or is it on here? Or was it on there as well? Aim low, jump high kind of guy. My cup of tea. Like it. Like it. Under 23 staff. Yeah, it's not showing me them. It says I've got them though here. Bottom of the page. Yeah, but that's like clicking on the other ones. Did you change the database to get an under 23 squad? Yeah, Jewel. It may have messed up slightly. It hasn't messed up, but like we do have we've then been given a Brazil 2 as well. But we do have coaches, look, they exist. I just can't see who they are. And at the bottom of the page, look, I can just click on the under 19s or the under 23s. Weird. Don't know. Hope it's not too broken, but I'm sure it's fine. There you go. Mikey, thank you for the follow before. I have seen that now. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Thank you to all the new followers recently. I think it's a bug. I think it might be Matcha. Yeah, probably. Which I don't know if that's going to be affecting things. It does probably mean our good youngsters should be in our first team, shouldn't it? If we've got no coaches in our under 23s. Nobody wants to make a bid for Cunha yet, even though there are people who are interested. Connor Garrett, my illegitimate son, is staying, which is good. You can only see your junior staff through looking at the whole list of your staff. Interesting. So does that mean that I don't have any? Because I swear that I used to have people listed as them, and they don't seem to be now. Because these are just coaches rather than... It says under 23 coaches on here, doesn't it? Interesting. I think you're right as well, which is why I was looking here in the first place. WHU. West Ham United, I'm going to assume. But there you go. Hover over the little body on that screen and click, then you'll see if they're first team. Yeah, all right.
X12. Happy 1 year, Clates Crab, Clates Bodies.
Hey, Reedy. A year. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Yeah. Oh, I can click on them here. I can actually click on them and see. They are under 23 staff, look. They're just not listed down below. I thought, for some reason, I thought this wouldn't work, but I can. So they are under 23 staff, look. I've got an under 23s fitness coach here, look, who actually does exist. As long as someone is in charge. Oh, maybe it's because I'm not in charge of training. I turned it off because I actually realized I wasn't doing the individual training. Like, you know, on here, you can make yourself, not here. On here, you can make yourself training, put yourself in charge of like individual training to do, maybe not Hertha Brazil 2. Do this, look, and then it'll pop up. Maybe it comes up now. Still doesn't come up. But I turned that off because I didn't need to. Where's Liam Dale? Where is Liam, actually? Did Liam leave? Oh, no, he's here. He's called this. He's called this. He's still a coach here. We could have made him the assistant, but I didn't. Overall... Still doesn't show me. Oh no, it does show me my under 23s here though. It's weird though how it would do that, because it does. Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it then. JT, I guess that's one way of looking at it. If you go to overall and all up here, you can scroll down and see everybody. That's one way of doing it. I swear it used to show me on that screen though. I don't know why it wasn't showing me on that screen before though, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. In my new save, England didn't qualify for the 2022 World Cup. Wow. How? How does that happen with the players that England have? That makes no sense. Leicester have signed a Brazilian called Helinho from Spurs, which is a fun one. Contract set to expire, contract offered. Viga's going to leave. Mitrovic signed a new contract. These are some players that I've scouted recently. Look, I just scouted loads to see if anyone jumped out. Basically, I'm looking here. That's an 18-year-old centre back there who costs 4 million. 6 foot. Like, he could be not far off. Maybe he doesn't quite have the potential. He does, though. Like, some of these look really good. 1.5 million for this goalkeeper. How tall are you? 6'2". I guess he doesn't look that great, does he? What's his potential? Yeah, not that great. He's no. 3.5, another goalie. I think this is where I was just scouting loads of goalies, wasn't it? What's his potential? It's not too bad. Look at heading, another one. Yeah, no, you're right. Kid is still being recommended, though, from Bahia. We looked at before. Striker would cost us 6.5 million to bring in Kid. A left-footed. Strength, but that can improve. He's only 18. Finishing of 6 is a bit of a yikes. When I say a bit of a yikes, a big yikes. I wonder if he'll become the GOAT. I like it. Or the man. Or man. I see what you've done, though. Yours is probably better. There you go. No to Kid. Jan Philippe, not very good. I don't think he's a priority out of the ones we looked at. For example, I think out of the ones we looked at, Netinho would be a priority. He's a wonder kid. Was he actually listed as a wonder kid, by the way? Kid Nino. Yep. Netinho, I think, would be a priority. £4.1 million for this guy. And looks quite good. When would he sign? I think he would sign next year if we brought him in, though. Ari also looks all right. Ari. I haven't shown you the one other player that I found. What was his name? Eric Brendan was the last player that I found that I thought would be a good option. This guy. Thoughts on this guy, chat? He's great in the hitting the ball in the back of the Netinho. Thoughts on this guy? He's I don't know what he is necessarily. Maybe a centre mid? Maybe a DLP? Maybe. 6'1", though. Right wing back, potentially. Can't really cross, but none of them can. But also at 18, he looks quite good, doesn't he? He has good technique. He's a good right back, do you reckon? Probably. What's his tackling? Tackling of 10 is good enough. He's good at technique, not what he's good at doing. 10 balance is all right. I guess he's 6'1" as well, so he's not small. And he's available for 4.6 million. Like, you could get those 3 players for about 12 million of our budget, and then you'd have 3 really good youngsters. That's the centre mid. I think I'd lean towards him being a DLP in the middle, Jalbu, to be honest. I can see why people would say right wing back, though. I just worry about, like, the dribbling. And I'd like, if you're going to bring in a really good right wing back, I want them to have, like, the teamwork and the work rate as well, which I think he's not necessarily got as high. It's probably cold now. Not quite. 12 passing on DLP ain't great, though, but he's 18. I don't think he'll have 12 passing when he's 20. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be 14, 15 by the time he's properly developed, hopefully. I don't know.
Oh, thank you.
That's why we debate
Jojo
these things. That's why we do these
subscribed
streams where we're doing
X18.
transfers, isn't it?
Wow,
It's
18
fun.
months is a genuinely long time.
It is.
No regret sex.
No regret sex. Jojo, thank you very much for the 18 months. It is a genuinely long time. That's two children, if you're going to put it like that. Let me make sure we're training the right tactic for next year. But yes, that is where we currently stand. What's the order of day now? What do we do now? Do we wait until these players come in to see our transfer budget? Do I start to try and sell people now? Do I start to try to sign people now? What do you reckon? If it ticks over, which it kind of has ticked over to next season already, let's just have a look. What is our season preview? We're still predicted to finish 4th, which isn't great, is it? Geez, straight enough they've given birth. Oh yeah, that is though, technically, you know. You're saying that as if I have any children there, Ollie, but you know, we'll make it work. Yeah, there's look. So we're about a week away. I think maybe we get to July the 1st, right? Oh, Chelsea have made a bid for Riquelme. Is that still really cheap? Because we could get him for 10 mil now. Is that still really cheap? Yeah, all good, Leone. All good. Should I make a bid for him? If they're bidding 23 million, he's really good. He's not what we need. We've got Telles. But Telles, he's 10 years younger than Telles. What's his set pieces? Are they all right? No. I don't think Renan will be the guy. Renan's not a left back, is he? Renan is the guy as like... I like him as a centre back. He's not quite tall, but like... I like him as a centre-back. I don't like him as a wing-back, I think. He just doesn't offer as much going forward. He's just not, the pace isn't there, etc. As a centre-back, he's going to be really good, but... Oh, train his corners? Yeah, maybe. Sign their loan back for a year? Do you reckon they'll go for that for cheaper? So if we could get him for 10 mil now... We've also... If we start playing Savio, he can also take set pieces. I reckon they might go for this. Or especially if we do like one of them in there. I can't do a loan back length. Is that because I'm not in the Is that because I'm not in the transfer window that I can't do that? Okay, they've not actually decided on that. So I mean, that's 10 million now. I do reckon it's a really good deal, but it's certainly not what we need, is it? Why is everyone rejecting our friendly proposals? This isn't good. Okay, some of them accepted. That's better. I think we might need to actually put some more in. We've only got 3 because people are rejecting them, which is a shame. This is when we're in Brazil, right? Can we do like... Do you reckon Worms will come to Brazil? Or should we go to Brazil? Oh, let's go to Worms to start things off. You have a training camp right there. Does that affect that? I reckon we can go to Worms there. We can go to Worms there. What a tune, I know, right? I don't know what it is, but there you go. Read the dates. Yeah, from the 15th. Worms are coming to you. Oh, yeah, no, they are. Yeah, that's fair. Well, yeah, Worms are coming to us. That's fine. But we're not there then, right? Give them their big day. Yeah, we're in Brazil from here, look, aren't we? That's fine. Brazilian season in full flow when you were touring. Oh, that'll be it then. That's true. They've got like the state championship and everything. Their season's in full flow for the whole year, isn't it? So that'll be why. Let's play into Berlin as well here. They'll come to us and we'll give them their big day. Oh, actually, we haven't played Malvern this. We haven't played Malvern yet. We can play Malvern there. Away? Should we go away to Malvern? They'll love it. We're going away to Malvern. Worms will come to us, and then we'll go away to Malvern, hopefully. They won't come to you. They'll get them. Well, maybe. I don't know if they will. They might do, because they're an affiliate club. They might do. How did your FPL go yesterday? Not good. I feel like I'm getting very unlucky. But maybe I'm just not very good. Either way, not very good. We've got lots of notifications there. Right. Also, this is something to consider. Felipe's only got a year left on his contract. Zagadou's got a year left on his contract. We're losing value on him. Now is the time to sell him, isn't he? Shall I give Luis Felipe a new contract now? Unless they told them free stag do, then they'll sign up then. That's true. Imagine actual Hertha went to Malvern in real life. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? It'd be amazing. Sal Arthur. What? Nanny Arthur. I don't think we'll get any money for him. 52k you're on. You're going to want a lot more now, aren't you? Do you reckon you go for that? Okay. Oh, do you know what? 3-year extra deal for the same money. Okay, I'm not sure why he signed up for that. He wanted to be a star player but didn't want a pay rise. I gave him one accidentally. It's illegal to re-sign Zagadou. He isn't Brazilian. Yeah, shall I offer out Zagadou? Should we start doing this early so that hopefully he goes and people aren't upset that I've sold him? Where am I? Okay, I don't know where that's gone. Chelsea have made... Is that a new bid for Raquel May? Or is that the same one? I'm not sure. I'm going to go to this and then immediately end it. There we go. Transfer story leaked. That's a shame. Worms have rejected it. Worms won't come to us. We'll go to Worms. If Worms won't come to you, we will go to Worms. They consider it too far. As it is now, you are encouraged to sign them, but not made to. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe we should have made it so you could only sign Brazilians. I think it's fine. I think we needed that first season. We would have been sacked, wouldn't we? I think that would have been I think that would have been... I think we would have been sacked if we didn't have that rule. So maybe it was the right decision. 30 mil for him is good money. I agree. I agree. I don't think he's going to like this too much. But we're going to offer him out and see what happens. Shakhtar made a deal. They love Brazilians. Now, that's not quite 30 mil, is it? He's incredibly interested. We're going to have to pay 20k of his wages. We can do better than that, right? There's part of me that's just tempted to just take it. But, like, I think we should have been... I think we declined that, right? We can get more. 5 mil also goes to Dortmund because of the percentage. Next sale percentage. They get, like, 20%, I think. Yeah, 20% goes to Dortmund. I think we need to do this. 30 mil left is good. Part wants to take, part thinks you can get more. Agree. You reckon they'll come back? If I offer now... What did I offer then? 32? If I offer 30... And do like... And say we'll pay... 10k... Do you reckon they'll come in for that? It is early, yeah. Take the wage contributions. I don't mind doing a bit of a wage contribution. Because I think they might need that, to be honest. Oh, no, this is broken. How broken is this, right? He's annoyed that I rejected 26 million all in. And then he's like, why'd you reject it? They didn't meet the asking price. Well, let's come up with a good asking price then. 46 million. What? But that's fine. If they offer 46 million, I will accept it. Dan. Maybe he's just very, you know, he's very accommodating in that regard. They make no sense, do they? He cares about the club. Yeah, maybe that's it, Jill, you see. Maybe it's a good thing. We always get to this song. It's always like, come on. Up the energy. This will do. This will do. Especially since, yeah, he's got, actually, that's true. He's got a 38 million pound release clause. It makes no sense at all. What? Do I need to offer out again then? 30 million list? Did I say something about Atalanta are rumoured to be interested? They are. Okay. The values are a lie as well. They are, massively. Should I list him? I'm going to do it. People might come in now. But 30 mil. I think we hold out for as close to 30 mil as we can get. It'd be nice if we could have a couple of options. I have listed, yeah. No offers for him yet. 30 mil into our transfer budget, sorry, is a nice little boost, actually. That does mean that we've got a little bit more wiggle room to sign some of those youngsters, plus a signing or two in there. No bids for him, though. Oh, and now more time wanted, and there's bids for Riquelme coming in. Right, Anselmo Spraggi is coming in. That's fine. Oh, Cunha linked. Happily. Shall I offer him out as well? Let's offer him out as well. Persuade him to leave. I think he wanted to leave. Look, he wanted to leave anyway. If someone makes a bid, he'll leave. I don't think we need to persuade him to find a new club. I hate when the demand of release clause, then get annoyed when we reject bids that are under the said clause. Yeah. Aren't prepared to meet the asking price and only willing to pay around 22 million. Feyenoord willing to pay 15. Like, do I do something like this, but with... Will clubs come in then, do you reckon? Just about getting money in, it all adds up when you sign on the Never Never. Yeah. Like 25 now plus the 5. I think installments might be a way to go here. I'm actually going to remove that and see if we get a bid for this first. Right, these loan players. Also, this is another player we can sell. Not for much money at all, but another player to move out. He's only valued at 1.5. That's because his contract, maybe? I just bump up Riquelme's bid only a couple more. Do you reckon? To get them to accept it. Just do like that. Right, they'll accept that now. Probably a good shout, actually. Let's talk to him so we can hopefully put that in place. Wage ain't awful on Zag. It'll only be a year's worth. Yeah, it's true, actually. Actually, his contract's up, isn't it? You're right. You are right. Send on. Do we need to send him? We don't need to send him. He doesn't speak Germany. It doesn't matter. He doesn't need to speak German. Riquelme's very interested. Wants 27. Am I doing this? I think we have to. He's too good not to. We could always loan him as well if we wanted to. That's a, oh god. He's going to want a lot here. Can I get rid of these? Because I hate these. I don't mind those. Right, that works. Oh, it's only 46k. It's only 46k. And we'll give you loads if we win things. And you can have a decent one of those. I actually thought your wages were going to be way more than this. I hate the smell of burnt toast. It's not great, is it? Let's give you 15. We are in competition. I'm going to put this up slightly just because I've moved some stuff out that we didn't like in there. And Bayern want him, etc., etc. Do you reckon he goes for that? I could also do like team of the year things. Let's put some bonuses in there as well. If we qualify for the Europa League, you get 800k, which we will do actually. Maybe I should do winning the league there, which we might not do. I missed what you bid. I guess you did what I said though. Yeah, I added a couple of extra, basically an extra 1.5 mil, and they accepted it straight away. Team of the year bonus. Where's that one on bonus? Which I don't think he'll get this year. I'm not sure he's going to start. Do you reckon he goes for that? Do you reckon we win the bidding war for that? This is true, Dan. Yeah, don't do that. Do you reckon this beats Ideally Rise? I have taken out a sell-on fee percentage and a minimum fee release clause. So I am very wary that he might want a decent offer here. So he'll accept it. He's happy with it. Will he choose us, I think, is the question now. That's the question. Are you on a free? Yeah, and you're not very good. It's fine. Okay. So Cunha, Zagadou out. Maybe Riquelme in. And we go from there, I think. Any midweek streams this week, boss? My plan, whisper it, Wednesday. That's the plan. If I don't have house viewings and things, the plan, hopefully Wednesday. Oh, Monaco are in for Ibanez. And also Milan have accepted bids from, oh lord, from Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Shall I give him a bigger wage? Brenner the striker bringing money a little bit. Not much. We sold him last year, look, for 7.5. So a decent amount, to be fair. We brought in 7.5 for him on that free. Do I up it? If Riquelme does come in, I'd loan Cesar. Do you reckon? But they don't even play the same position. As Renan is only a centre-back then. True, I see what you're saying. Shall I up it? Do you remember in the Hereford save when we missed out on players and we really regretted it, didn't we? What about that? Do you reckon that's enough? He wanted 47. We've gone quite high above. Also with Riquelme, he can't play left back. Yeah, he needs to be a wing. You're right, actually. Is he a bit of a worry with 9 tackling at left back rather than left wing back? Or does that improve? You're kind of right. I didn't notice that he only had 9 tackling. But then again, will we move away from this? Is he going to be a starter this year? He's just the type of player that if you don't have him on your side, it's going to be a nightmare. What's Tellez's? That's a good question. Shall I up it to this, by the way? It's like buying houses and overspending. Just make sure you get him. It is. It really is. I don't know how many houses you've... I can't offer. I can't actually offer that. Did you see that? Okay, I did offer it, apparently. Okay. Crossing isn't amazing enough to make up for the 9 tackling and marking. Yeah, Tellez is all 20s. Might not say it, but he is. That is true, actually. What is Tellez's tackling? I bet it's higher than 9. 13. He's sensational, isn't he? That's why he can play as a left back as well as a left wing back. Again, does that mean do you know what? This is where we let the gods decide. I've offered a decent wage. I've offered a decent... I think it's a good deal that we've got. If he doesn't join, we can all say, well, his tackling wasn't very good anyway. And we'll go and put the money into something else. Shall we let the FM gods decide on this one, I think? If he chooses us, great. If he doesn't, we didn't want him anyway. He is 10 years younger. This is very true. If he chooses us, great. If he doesn't choose us, we didn't want him anyway. Right. Let's continue. Do I... Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Oh, no. Our transfer budget just disappeared. Because we just spent 11 million on Lucas Paqueta. Because he did another international appearance. That's a yikes. I mean, this is what we know is going to happen with the way we've had to do transfers, but that's a yikes. We need to sell people. Let's try and sell Zagadou again. Should I just do an unspecified? Just never bring you a good offer, do they? Any clauses? Potentially problematic, yeah. I don't think we've got any clauses out. I think we've sold them all. They're in, aren't they? They're listed as... Nope. No clauses. It's all fine. It's fine. We lived the dream. The Paqueta deal was horrendous. If he'd been brilliant last year and we'd won the league, it would have been a master class. In the end, it was not. That is a terrible bid from Fenerbahce. I am not accepting 12 million up front. Even if they make it 24 in total, that's terrible. Did he say he wants to join? Preferred destination would be them. You see, that's not a terrible bid, but it's only 4.6 million. And he doesn't want to join them. How many other clauses have I forgotten? I've forgotten none of them, Reedy. I'm well aware they're there. It's just there's nothing I can do about them. You know what I'm saying? They're all there. Definitely not forgotten about. But what can we do? We lived the dream, didn't we? Peter Risdale. What would you do with this one? It's only 4.6 added. I'm going to say it, you've already turned down the best bid you're going to get. I am feeling like that, Matt. I'm very much feeling like that. That first Shakhtar one seemed pretty good, didn't it? No. We need the money for now. Okay, let's offer... Take that. I don't think we can. What about like that? Offer directly to Shakhtar. I don't know if this really works when you do this, but I'll try. Right. Actually, it's worth a go. Yeah, it is. If I do a little... Do you know what? If we pay some wages... That's a really good deal. That's basically the deal they offered first time, wasn't it? Who's that? Oh, he's off. That's fine. It's worth a go. Zaga, don't leave us. 26 offer out. Yeah, I think that's the next step. Let's offer to Shakhtar, see what they say. Because they were clearly interested. Atalanta is interested. We've got enough teams that are still interested that we might just get one good one. Do you know what we might get? We can afford to pay the wages for a year. We can. We can. That's why I'll put the wages on that one. No bids yet, though. Oh. Declined to make a bid. Not when... Did it say why? Porto. Look, there's enough teams in there, right? In for him. What about that? I don't think we get it, but that's a decent amount of... Hang on a minute. Why are Bayer Leverkusen in for Angelo? He's tipped to be the next Felipe. Nice. Uncertain about making the move. When's his contract up? He's got a few years left. We need to keep him. Hey, Tactico. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, buddy. Hope your stream was good. Felipe signed a new contract. Good stuff. We are playing Worms in 5 days' time. Excellent. Welcome to the Stream Raiders. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all good. Slinky Gustavo, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. Hope you're good. Thank you very much. Just offer 25 cash. Yeah, that's also something to maybe do. 24, 26, 25. Like, let's just keep trying until we get a bid for him. Fenerbahce made a bid according to that, but they haven't. That was the one from before. We're Mattia Worms, then into Berlin. Hey, CJ. How you doing, buddy? I'm good, thank you, dude. I'm well. I hope you're all good. I've had a lovely Or still enjoying a lovely 4-day weekend. So, ow, jeez. Oh, did you see the camera move there? I just elbowed the desk. Inter aren't prepared to meet the asking price, only willing to pay around 22 million. In Milan 18, 15 as much. The wage demands for Valencia. Keiki is at Stoke. He's not great. Oh, it's the goalkeeper, was it? Right, I didn't see it. I can't remember. You good? That's good to hear. Right, let's try again. His preferred destination is Atalanta. And Tactico, do not apologise, my friend. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Let's do 26. Just see what they say. Are you actually good or not? You're German. You're the same guy, right? Don't need him. As soon as those 2 wonder kids come in, put them in the first team and then the squad so they can kill the worms. Yeah, good idea, actually. Let's do that. Are they before they come in? Yeah, it is. Right, we've got more bids. The Trabzonspor one. Oh, God. It's not as good as the first one, is it? How much did you sign him for? I can't remember what we signed him for. 7 mil. Like, we're making a profit on him, but that's not a terrible... Let's have a look at this guy. Can we have him, please? Yeah, I'll take him, please, Rai. That's that goalkeeper. Accept it. You won't get better. 15 mil straight up. That's 25 mil. That's 24.5. Shall I just accept that? What does that mean I get given? Because some goes to... I think we just have to accept that. I don't know if he wants to go to Trabzonspor, though. That's part of the worry. Especially with a 1-year deal. Yeah, true. Okay. Tell you what. Let's offer... I'm going to offer him out for 23 as well, just in case we get like a straight bid of 23 from any of those other clubs. Moving to the B team. Yeah, maybe we should actually. Hey, Jack, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, dude. Accept an offer 24. Yeah, I just did that. Moving to the B team, then accept any offer. Will you actually? Hey, Nicky. Nicky, thank you for the 13 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Very, very muchly. Hope you're well. Thank you for the sub. Let me do some emotes in the chat. Let's have some. Leonie's doing some good sub ones. You do love to see that too. Oh, hello. It's not as good. There was another bid, but it's not very good. Atalanta, can you... Hang on a minute. What does it say here? Does it say anywhere about whether he's interested or not? I don't know. How's Salcal doing? I don't know how he's doing, actually. We can check him. He was at Arsenal. I think he might have moved. My client may become unsettled if he's not allowed to speak to Atalanta. The bid's not very good, though, is the issue. Zagadou or Atalanta. God, the climb down we've had to do here is ridiculous, isn't it? You know how painful this is for me as well, chat, don't you? Trying to sell Zagadou and just like seeing his value go down, down, down. You know how painful that is for me especially. So I hate it. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Nicky. All well, my friend. Right. Neto, new contract. Probably not. He's just signed his current contract. These guys, probably not, to be honest. We'll see about those. I know it's painful, but treat him awfully so he leaves. I don't know if I can. What's this? These guys have only got a year left. I think I've set this to... I don't think I do any of this. I feel like I should definitely offer new contracts to, like, Leone, though. Doesn't want to join. Right, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. Why don't they want to stay? Took negotiation lessons off The Apprentice. Apparently so, yeah. Transfer with players with 1 year remaining is pure pain. It is. Toes will sort that out at the end of the year. I hope so. I hope so. Season tickets. We've sold 9,000. We want to sell 23,000. We've got our loan players coming back. Savio is back at the club. Well, he's actually not, but he's about to be. Near when the end. Does that sort it, does it? I hope so. Because it's not great, is it? Oh, we've got another bid. Capel, thank you for the follow as well. Zagadou bid. Porto with 14 million. You're offering less and less each time. And I'm rejecting them. So, what are you doing? Hey, Capel. How you doing, buddy? Any of those loans you could sell. Yeah, Bruno. They're not worth much, though. They're kind of... Yeah, Porto are messing up. From Denmark. Welcome from Denmark, Capel. I hope you're well, my friend. Atedi we want to keep because he's really good. I like him. Newerton I want to keep. He's got loads of potential. I don't know what he's going to be, but he's got a lot of potential on him. Ramon, third, fourth choice left back. Xavier will keep. Dardai will sell. I think that's pretty much all of them. Chaika is good. He's been at Worms. He's going to have loads of value. I feel like we keep him, don't we? Every pound does count, yeah. Pull the trigger for the Evanilson cash. I mean, otherwise we haven't got any cash, have we? Otherwise we haven't got any cash. We are very low on money. Skulls, you welcome in, buddy. If you get Raquelme, Ramon gone. True. True. Cunha as well needs to go, remember. Oh, Roma have just signed Salcal. Speaking of him, he's gone for 16 mil. So there you go. That's what he's up to. He's been at... Oh, he's on loan there, look. They loaned him. He scored twice and they thought, yeah, we'll spend 16 mil on him. Get him to cash converters, yeah. When's the next epi of the Argyle save? Hopefully Tuesday, Mike. Is when I've planned for it to be. You've fleeced Arsenal. Yeah, massively. Hopefully Tuesday. I need to finish the season today. Record it maybe later or tomorrow. And then it'll probably be out Tuesday. Etc. Because I do a season in between each go. Each episode, it's quite a lot of playing to do in between. And then recording. So yeah. Easy 80k there. Yeah. Right. What's it saying on here? They've linked us with Mateus Mendes and Marcos Paulo. Mateus Mendes is a goalkeeper who is not very good. Is he another goalkeeper? No. Marcos Paulo is actually not bad, is he? But he's not amazing. Have a release clause? 27 mil. Probably not. Okay. Cunha. Let's offer him out again. Where are you? Still wanted by a few people. Cologne want him. Just give me a bid of 15 then. Or 14. I think it's Thursday or something. It's really, really soon, Hoodoo. I don't know why I've said Thursday, but it's like really soon. If someone knows the exact date. I saw the ad actually on there. Oh yeah, look, it actually gives us Anthony as linked here, look. It'd be nice if we could, but we're not going to have the money, are we? They want to sign this guy. From Burnley. I think it's the 11th. Is that Thursday? Friday. It's Friday. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Answer. It is exciting. It is exciting. It's a bit of a mad season, isn't it, that they're going to be doing. So it's going to be good. Tell Cunha to look for clubs. We'll wait till this comes back, and then I'll ask him to, yeah. All right, let's get our newbies in. I think this is going to kill our budget even further. I think this is going to come out of our budget for this year, which is terrible news. But what can you do? It's not like what can we do? Compare our Tony with and Rod with Evanilson. Okay. Evanilson will be more well-rounded. Evanilson's like not got many green attributes, but he's got yellows in basically everything. It doesn't. See, I'm not convinced. Well, I guess we'll see in a second, won't we? I'm not convinced. I'm a bit worried about it. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't, to be fair. We'll have a look. I don't think it's that much anyway, actually. Yeah, maybe. Do you know what? Why would it? I feel like it came out at the time, didn't it? Right, they're in. We had 16 mil. Okay, it doesn't. We're good. We've got a bid for Angelo. We're not accepting that. We've got bids for... Okay, we've got 8 offers for Zagadou. All right. Is this just because those bids aren't great? Is this just because the window's just opened now that we've started to have a load of bids? Because hopefully it is. It came out of the budget when he spent it at the time. Okay, good. Bids for Cunha. Now, let's be careful not to do what we did with Zagadou and just dismiss these and then never get a bid anywhere near again. He's valued at 14, so he hasn't got massive value. Cologne have offered 8. Oh, Cologne's is take the money. We could... I don't want to do that. That's what I would do if I was offering. Cologne's is negotiable. Should we ask for that? And it will pay a bit of his wages? 10 is fine. Okay. Well, they offered 8.5. We've got a £10 million bid here from Besiktas, look. They want a lot of his wages. 10 cash plus 1.7 bit of his wages. He's got a long-term deal, which is a bit of a worry, but he's also on 79k. So we'd be like the 50k that we make him back off him, we'd be paying for that sort of thing. It's not the end of the world, is it? I still think that's probably a decent offer. They want to loan him. Oh, sometimes you can turn a loan into an offer. I can't. Can I? Why can I not? They've somehow managed to make it so I can't turn... Oh, it's because it's got a... I think I can now. No, I can't. Well, do you know, if I put a mandatory future fee, it doesn't really help us now, does it? Can I not turn a Benfica one into... That's not an awful loan. Optional future fee of 8.75 with 2.9. Make it mandatory and it's decent. It doesn't help us right now, though, does it? Like, they'll pay us how much? Overall price is 13 mil, including the loan fee. It's not a terrible loan, actually. If it's mandatory, it's not a terrible loan. Should I see if they'll make it mandatory? I don't know if they will. Can I just... I wish you could just change it here, but I don't think I can. 8.75. It doesn't help us right now, though, when we need the money, does it? So they put it down slightly, but only slightly. Like, that's not terrible, actually, is it? 12.5 million. They won't usually accept future fees in the last year of a contract. Yeah, that's true. But he's not. Cunha's not in his last year of his contract, is he? So they'll pay. It's a mandatory 8.75. They'll pay some of his wages until then. It just means we can sell him for 10. They've lowered the wages. Oh yeah, they have. We can just, like, if he just goes to who was it? Yeah, Besiktas. They'll pay all, like, pretty more of his wages, and we get 10 million right now. Yeah, this is Cunha now. I feel like the Besiktas one is still better though, right? Compared salaries to transfer fees, much easier if you put on yearly wages. Yeah, it is, like, but we work it in weekly wages, don't we? So I don't think yeah, I'm going to reject that. I'd rather keep it as weekly because we always talk about it in weekly wages. Cash is king. Is this this isn't. Is that worth it though? Then offer out for 12 up front. Yeah, is that worth it as well though? Should I accept this? Because 8 mil to it's 9.25 less in terms of wages. Still a percentage of profit on there. Should I accept both here? It's quite a lot more, but the wages are more. I think the Besiktas one. He wants to go to Shakhtar, though. Then offer out for 12 up front. I think I'm going to accept Besiktas, definitely. I don't know what to do with the Shakhtar one. Now, because do you reckon they'll come back? They didn't last time. All right, we've at least accepted one. I'll go for... Let's offer up for 11.5, just straight up. See if we get any bites on that. Let's go and see what these other... Right, our 4 signings are in. Bocau is in. The big lad up front. He's not that big. He's 5'11", but the big lad. Like, does he just come in and take Evan Nilsson's place anyway? Like, as like 3rd or 4th choice. Cesar is in. Potential to be a key player. Let's get you training. Advanced forward or pressing forwards? Which one trains more of his attributes? Pressing forward, probably. First team, remember. Yes, let's put you in the first team. Cesar, let's move you to the first team as well. We want you probably ball-playing defender, I'd imagine. And Zaquel Jose is another one that was just really cheap that we brought in. How much did he cost? He was on a free that we brought him in. He's not terrible at all, actually. Probably doesn't have the potential of the other ones, but you can be around the club for sure. We'll keep you in the team. Let down by signing, as he's unsure he'll ever be good enough. Okay. And then also this guy who was signed on a free as well. He's a bit older, 20 years old, but another youngster, a Brazilian that's been brought in, Marcos Tavares. Was he free? Yeah, another free. What's Evan Nilsson's value? Like 67 mil? It's big money. Do they need to? I mean, do they need to learn German? Like, I know they don't because all our players speak Portuguese, but in terms of just a game dynamic, do I still need to send them on a language course here? I probably do as well anyway, don't I, right? So anything over 50 mil is huge. It is. Let me check actually on Evan Nilsson. Does he have a sell-on fee? Do we have is that in his contract? Where do I see this? Transfer clauses maybe? Because if we lose money on him, 10% of the profit will go to Porto. So a bit of it will go, but not that much actually. It's only 10%. How else are they going to buy Curryverse at 3 a.m.? True. That's true. Yeah, I think they should probably learn the language, right? That Tavares money laundering signing. Absolutely. Yeah, they do. Oh no, let's check. They don't. No. So Cesar does not have a release clause. Did you promise? I don't think I would have done, but I should probably send them on it just in case, right? Just in case I did. Good shout. Bocao, does he have a release clause? No. Neither of our young signings have release clauses, which is excellent news. Let's just send them all on German to learn German. Just don't get relegated. Yeah, that's true. That would be a disaster. But I don't think we'd have a job anymore if we did get relegated, would we? So I think it's okay. These will change to breakthrough prospects. These haven't changed, which is good. Leonardo stayed the same. Good stuff. Code of conduct. Let's redo this. Make it nice and strong. Hopefully it gets rid of all those bookings they get. I think I did this. Did I do 2 weeks for everything after this? This seems quite harsh now. Wait a minute. I can't remember what I did. Is that really harsh now? Meh. Learn to love it. Otherwise, it's annoying. Oh, actually, do you know what I've just thought of? I don't think it'll work, but Zagadao is going to Milan. We could just swap him for Ricalmo. That's good. Yeah, I think it is what I do. I just wondered for a second if it was more than what I do. Right, welcome back for pre-season. Welcome back, everybody. I don't know what I've just said to you, but that's good. Okay, then. Let's leave the expectations on. Oh, for Christ's sake. What have I clicked there, then? They're all happy with that. Okay. I've messed that up. Might annoy them in Ricalmo. Yeah, you're right. I've messed that up, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. Give a good account of ourselves. Reach the business end. What does business end mean? That's very vague. I think we're promised to reach the knockouts here. Does that mean the business end? Back to praising everyone's conduct after the meeting. Yeah, exactly. Is everyone ready for that? The hour-long amount of me praising conduct. What first knockout round is what we're supposed to reach? Which one of these equates to that? Is it good account of ourselves? Is it business end, or is it reach the final? It's obviously not reach the final, but I don't know which one of these it is, because it could be either. It's very vague. Good account, business end. See, we've got varying replies because it's very vague. It's like a test where you don't really know the answer. Good account. You always say good account. Okay, they were fine with good account, because it did definitely, Tiras, I agree, it could definitely have been both there, couldn't it? That's just what I wanted to hear. Let's also try and reach the, I can't remember where we were supposed to reach. No Ronaldo in the Manchester derby. Is he ruled out? Is he, CJ? Is he injured? Don't doubt the French. I never do, to be fair. Good account means don't get destroyed in the group. Yeah, true. Good account implies you won't get through but play well. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I agree with you. But I guess if you give a good account of yourself in the group, it means you probably go through the group. Business end means like past the first knockout. I don't know. I guess that's what it means if that was the way they reacted. I can't remember what the promise was here. Latter stages? He's ruled out, is he? Oh, dear me. Do you know if there's a way to manage a reserve team? Weird question, but I think it'd be fun to make progress as a manager. I don't think you can you? There's certain teams you can, because they're technically their own squad, like Barcelona B, etc. I think are technically their own club, so I think you can, but that's like, there's like 1 or 2 places you can do it, but not most places. Thigh injury, would it? Ronaldo was out of form anyway. He should have been dropped. I mean, it's not untrue, Reese. I would agree. Oh, for Christ's sake. I just change. I just agree with what you say. I'm not making any promises. They don't mind that. That was very up and down, wasn't it? That was like a roller coaster, that. They want a loan deal. Zagadao offer. Ooh, I can't remember what we'd agreed on in the last ones. Is that a good offer? And he wants to speak to Milan rather than Trabzonspor. Is that a good offer? Oh, there it is. 2024 That is 2023. I think we accept this. Does Trabzonspor have a wage? It does. So we accept this from Milan. Because I think he goes to Milan. Because he really wants to leave to join them. I think we have to say yes to that. Angelo offer from... He wants to go. You're definitely not going. Another loan approach, which we rejected. That's fine. Except only... Yeah, it was only a 750k less, wasn't it? What position do you feel the squad... That's bait, Nikki. That's bait. I'm not even going there. You just want me to say something to upset people, so I'm not doing it. The start of the Genoa game is being delayed because of a break in the net. It was probably Lenny. We went to walk Lenny in the park the other day, last weekend, and the football nets were up because there was matches going on. Yeah, relationship hatred is horrible. And Lenny, first time he's ever seen a football net, I think, because we were on the other side and he was just trying to get through, but instead of like, you know how dogs like sometimes trying to slink their way through like a football net, he was just straight up jumping at it and not getting through, obviously, just jumping at it. Chazu, thank you for the follow, buddy. Just use the 4-2-1-3 overload with Mukoko, Haaland, Vlahovic as my front three with Bruno's support. We just won 8-1 against Bayern Munich in the first leg, so thanks for the formation. I mean, the overload, I have a feeling it's very since the patch, I think it's really, really good. Like, very good. So we'll see. These reports only want to get to stir the pot to get a story. I know, Reese. I'm not doing it. It's just Nicky trying to get me, isn't it? He thought it was the ball. I think he did. It was. They really are things sometimes. He's like, I can see through this, so why would I not be able to go through it? And he's just like launching himself into it. Is there someone can find a link, actually, mods especially, or Ollie, who is just being the mods at the moment so often. If someone can find the YouTube video for the overload, that'd be cool. There's a video on it. It's a tactic. It's like 3 strikers with a shadow striker behind them. I think we might do, potentially, if it is really good, it needs testing, we might do an updated version of it for the winter update, for the patch, because I think it might be that good, maybe. We need to register people for the league again. So let's get people in. Is that just everybody in? There you go. Leonie's put it in there. Yeah, yeah, it probably should be a thing, shouldn't it? It could well be a chat command, but it's not. Players like, I just need to check this. Players like Savio are loan listed, and I'd like to keep him at the club this year. So let's take him off the loan list because all of these people are interested. Look, no status set. Take him off. Who else do we want to keep around? We've got interest in Bremer, you know. I wonder if he's worth selling. Calvin, loads of interest. Cunha, we've got the bids for, we know. Atadi, do we keep him at the club this year or do we loan him again? Yeah, new overload, even better. I think so, yeah. But we might well do an update one. Hello, Celtic Carrots. I'm good, thank you. The save is going well. We're in a bit of a transfer stream at the moment. Aldalbert, thank you, dude. How much did you pay for the young striker? For Bocau, what did we end up paying for him? Where is he? We paid 6.5 mil for him. Is this like 2004 with someone signing called Riquelme? Yeah, I think so. 6.5 hack on. And he's going to be good, I think. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, no news on Riquelme yet, actually. We're just waiting on that one. I think it's because there's a lot of clubs in for him. We don't know if he's going to choose us yet. I will loan Ney. What do you think about Atadi? Should we loan him or not? Or should we just wait and see whether we're going to need him in the squad or not? Let's see. Germany have released players. Any Brazilians in there? No. These guys are towards the end of their... Are any of them any good? He's a goalkeeper. I don't think they're any good. I think that's fine. I think I found an issue since the update. Kick from goalkeepers go through my defence and end up in a goal. Just one long kick down the middle and then it goes through to the striker and they score. Yep, that happens. There's a lad at work who says FM showed me, who plays FM, showed me his team was playing the overload. I love that, Pav. I love that. I love seeing on like, you go on like a Facebook group and there's like people showing their teams. You're like, that's the tactic from my video. It's good, isn't it? You're feeling a Velvetizer. Nice. Yeah, get on it. That's good. I need to buy some more, actually. We're out of the hot chocolates. Although I have been making, this is a tip. If you get like, I think maybe I've said this already. If you get like a Zera instant coffee and make it with oat milk in the Velvetizer, it's genuinely delicious. So like a super cheap, it's like machine coffee quality, but in the Valvetizer with instant coffee. It's really nice. Do you, Chester? That's cool. That's cool. You love to see it. Tactic videos, like every now and then, I think we just need to do one because they bang every time on YouTube. It's like you try and do things that I think are genuinely interesting and like are really good content. Like the Leeds video, I really think it's good. I don't know if you've watched it, guys. Like it's me talking about football, which you know I love to do. We have good chats here, don't we? Yeah, the long kick and missed header, exactly. And then that video gets like 10 out of 10, like way lower views than anything else. And it's like, oh, make another tactic video then, isn't it? So let's make another tactic video. Let's do another rebuild because it's just what gets views, I suppose. The meta. So I think I'm going to try and do like a bit of a two for the algorithm, one for me type process with YouTube, where it's like ones that like the videos I really like making, which won't get as many views, but then do some that we know will get views and try and do a bit of a give and take on it. It's just one of them. Use oat milk in your hot chocolates and it's game changer. I use oat milk in all my hot drinks now. And that is somebody who probably would have tweeted about how I hate the people who drink oat milk and everything and stuff when I was a young, opinionated teenager. Do you know what I mean? Completely gone full circle on it. Experiment tactics. Yeah, exactly, Hodsy. Experiment tactics, chat about real football. Experiment tactics, chat about real football. And then there's the crowd that really want like the ongoing saves, like the Plymouth save, which people seem to be loving. And that is genuinely one I really like doing. So I just think doing a mix and trying to put it all out there and hopefully... it sounds like it's kind of like a scattergun approach, but it's not. It's a very tactical, trying to meet every part of it, right? When we get the compilation video of you dancing. Well, actually, we're very close now on YouTube, chat, to 15k. So if you've not subscribed, !YouTube, go and check it out. We're nearly at 15,000 subscribers, and I think so the way we do it is I'll either edit it, or Tom has been editing videos. Well, I'll send him all of the recordings and it's got all of me messing up in the recordings. I think he's been making a compilation of every time I mess up and tell myself off for not talking properly. Oatly milk barista style. Yeah, the barista style one's really good, really creamy. Doing rebuilds using the tactics also good as you can link. True, Pav, that is really true. Maybe let's think about the next one we can do with like the overload, the new overload. Let's do it there. Hey, Burnett!
A Burnett 96 resubscribed X2.
Thank you very much for the 2 months. My favourite resub, everybody. You know this, don't you? My favourite resub. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Hope you're good. James, thank you for the follow before that. Appreciate you. The guy at the coffee shop outside work offered a sample of oat milk mocha he was making. I was fully converted. Yeah. Give it a try if you've not, because I understand that feeling of no, but try it. You won't look back. Trust. Is there an option for an endless video then? Yeah, it's basically that. But yeah, nearly 15k, and we're doing our thing. We're doing our thing on YouTube. I'm enjoying it. It's nice when people want to see the videos. That's why I love it when people come in and say, when's the next video of this? Like, some people might see that as a bit of a nag. It's like, hurry up, make a new video. But I'm like, that means people want to watch the next one. Can't change your life and only because she's a veggie. Not just that, but yeah, some of that. Is there much difference to almond milk? You know how almond milk has like that sort of, well, nutty taste? Oat milk doesn't have another taste. It doesn't change the taste of your coffee, for me anyway. But you don't have milk and it's still delicious and it lasts longer and there's so many other benefits, right? I actually really like the coffee with oat milk in it. Not an alternative milk fan, but oat milk is the one I found acceptable. 100%. Because I tried all of them, didn't like them. Like soy milk makes it go like speckly in there. You know what I mean? Like there's little bits in there. Don't like it. Almond milk changes the taste. What other ones are there? I've tried them all. Almond milk is a bit floaty. Yeah, there you go. This is where I say I don't like milk and no one likes me. Yeah, but like, have you tried oat milk, Ollie? That's the thing. I'm going to reject that, but we've got bad news, everybody. And also, yeah, Bayern did sign Olmo, so we're in trouble. But Riccardo's going to Chelsea. What? For a third of the wage? We offered him 3 times more on wages, and he's still gone to Chelsea over us. He said that there was no hesitation in accepting Chelsea's offer over ours, with it being a very straightforward decision. Chelsea's squad is much stronger than ours. He's only got 9 tackling. We didn't want him anyway, did we? We are small time. We didn't want him anyway. He's only got 9 tackling. Enjoy your 26k. I hope you fail your work permit. I'm not bitter. It's fine. Carry on. He can't tackle. He can't tackle it. What's he going to say if I have a go at him? He's not going to be able to tackle back, is he? So, like, have that. We've strolled to success. Bockow scored against Worms. We don't need him. We don't need him. Can we loan him? Can we loan him from? Actually, yeah, we should see if we could loan him from them. Actually, that's a good idea. Bockow has scored on his debut as we've won 8-0 against Worms. And now we've been offered Worms. Who started? This was the starting lineup then. They've actually started Cunha, which is interesting. Bockow came on. Cesar came on as well, which is nice. Zagadou started. Renan left back, which is a fun one. Shall we watch Bockow's first goal for Hertha, Brazil? I think we should. And now we've been offered Worms. Got the Wonder Kid dubbed the Swedish Fellaini. I love it, modern age. Was that in the next gen thing? You know, in the next gen page where it comes up in the news report. They love giving nicknames in there. This is Bockow's first goal. Hopefully first of many. In behind. Oh, it's a good finish. He's going to be great. Evan Nilsson scored twice. What a player. Get Anthony. Yeah. Evan Nilsson did score twice. Let's get Anthony. I tell you what, chat. He's very tired. Why is he so tired? His natural fitness is good. His stamina is good. Why is he struggling with tiredness so much? Is it just because he's been playing in Brazil? I guess because his season didn't really end, did it? He's actually at 17 scoring this many goals, or 17, 18. Lovely finish. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, maybe we should rest him for a little bit. Good rest period. When's our next game? 3 days. I'll just give him 3 days rest and see how he does with it. You put an idea in the group. Nice. What am I trying to do here? Rest. 3 days. There we go. Chat, I'm going to run to the bathroom because I need a wee. I'll be back in a secondo. Don't go anywhere. See you in a minute.
I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you? Don't be afraid. Just let go of your fears, 'cause you know you can do it, baby. Dance them away. Now you know how it feels. Now you know you can do it, baby. And let the music begin. I know you feel it within. So go ahead and just spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within.
Hello.
So go ahead and just spin for me.
What are you doing? Yeah, I did. Look. Flick the water. There you go, Rooney. Hey, thank you very much, Hoodoo. You absolute legend of the sport. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. It's gone to Sink, CJ, Pig Riser, Lewis, and Tira. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Hoodoo. What a guy. What a guy. He's back, everyone. Gifting more subs. How many is that now? 27 in the channel. An absolute G unit. I've never said that before. I'll probably never say it again, but thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Hope you're all well, gang. Sorry for the brief intermission there. I had to go and urinate. That's such a horrible way of putting it, isn't it? But there we go. No problem, guys. That is, see, what a guy. What a guy. Right. What was I thinking about as I was doing a wee there? Can't remember. You would like a new contract, Bruno, would you? You're on 38k. Do you know what? That's not a terrible idea. I think we can do a new one of those. Please let the anonymous out of context owner be here. He's not been able to, you know, I even sent him something the other day. Didn't get tweeted, did it? Thought you were going to go full partridge there. I know. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. Brought on as a sub again. Great feeling. You've been brought on as a sub again, Sinks. It's beautiful. If you hang around here long enough, you might well catch a gifted sub. It happens. Can we sack off the FM and just have a Clate scatting stream? Done. Bruno, let's offer you a new contract. I think it's probably a good idea to tie him down. He's only on 38k. He wants 58. We can maybe get that down a little bit as well. Maybe 49 and give you a little bit more of this. It will revive eventually, I promise. It's fine. It's fine. Let's put that up as well. Give the agent a little bit of a tickle. Okay, he wants that, doesn't he? That'll do you. Getting gifted subs. Can't relate. You can't anymore, can you? Urinate saved it only slightly. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous, wasn't it? Ridiculous. Bribery. What's bribery? What do you mean? Grease the wheel. Drain the dragon. Oh, God. Some of them are horrible, aren't they? Some of those are horrible. Do I need to be doing anything right now? We've got potentially going out Zagadou and Cunha. What do we do with Evanilson, everybody? Does Evanilson stay? He's really quite good. Actually, I could use that urinate clip to explain the out of context absence. You could. I'm sure that you'd find a way. Not too much context, though, of course. Compare? Let's compare, all right. Let's compare with Evanilson with Rodrigo / with Anthony. Because we could probably do a straight swap. If we did a straight swap with those, we could then sign a few youngsters with this 16 mil, and we'd be basically where we started with. Is it an upgrade, though, is the question. Is it an upgrade if we compare these? Evanilson is probably a better player, looking at that. I mean, the physicals are there. Let's have a look at attributes. The physicals are there. The agility on Rodrigo does make him enticing. I won't lie to you. The pace and the agility. The agent's man. Got you. Also, I was trying to work out what you meant. I understand fully now. Got you. The agility is nice. Good flair as well. But Evanilson might well be better. Better finishing. Good first touch on them. Getting one on installments and getting 50, 60 cash. That's true, actually, because it would only be 20, 15 up front, wouldn't it, for either of these two? That's kind of true, too. It does help. He's only a year younger as well, because Evanilson himself is only 24. Does it need to be Evanilson that goes? Could it be somebody else that we sell? Probably not, really. I mean, Vinicius could be the one. Because Vinicius could go for 20. It's not quite the same amount, is it? Would he go for 50, 60, though, Evanilson? Or would he go for 40? Compared to Artoni? Yeah, we should compare him to Artoni as well. I don't know what that says. That does not say what I wanted it to. I know what you mean, Aiden. I wonder if... You know you have that in FM saves, don't you? Where you've got a player and you're like, even if he is really good and he's definitely the better option, because he's yours, you kind of want to move. You want to change, don't you? Bringing somebody new in is exciting. Didn't realise Carlos is quite old. Yeah, he's 29. Let's compare Anthony with Evanilson. Now, I wonder... This might be a bit closer. Ooh... See, Evanilson still outdoes him in pretty much everything. And is the same age. the technicals are the only difference. Look at the technicals on Anthony. Anthony's technicals are better, but then mentals on Evan Nilsson better. Physical's probably better, slightly less agility. Our Tony is very good on FM, he is. But also, can our Tony play striker as well as the others? Probably not. It's nice to have a shiny new toy, it is. Like, he can't, he's left-footed, can't really play. Like, Evan Nilsson has a lot going for him in that he's either footed, can play both sides, can play all 4 roles. Whereas Anthony's kind of restricted to this side and he can very much do AF. Yeah, he can, but he's not as natural. 12 finishing. I feel like Evan Nilsson is maybe more natural there, though. Either footed. Like, I'm not... This is me being very highly critical. I really want Anthony, but is it worth the upheaval of trying to sell and trying to get the money for, maybe not getting the money for, ended up spending a bit more, bringing in somebody new, then just might not be very good. Do you know, like, it's all that, isn't it? That's what you need to weigh up in this situation. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Let's also sell you because you need to go. Because you're not... Does Nani or Arthur just need bidding off now, by the way? Let's move Nani or Arthur. It was funny for a while. Let's move Nani or Arthur out of the squad. And let's bring... Vinicius is going to be our backup goalkeeper now. For now. Then they're all Brazilian. Cardio emote needed. I think it might be, actually. Angelo. Yeah, yeah. Well, no, and that's the thing. Like, if we bring in our guy, our Tony, Angelo doesn't start as well. Best inside forward inverted winger. But it means that Angelo can't play because he's very much the same. Unless we play Angelo as the striker. Like, it's difficult to get them both in because like, Angelo's the younger version of Anthony in this. I didn't realise how bad Arthur is. What, Nani or Arthur? Absolutely terrible, yes. I'm hearing this in the background of more YouTube vids recently. Do you reckon? Yeah, maybe, to be fair. You might be. Do you reckon this should be our outro song on YouTube videos? Maybe. You messed up your FM save that way. Still feel sad about it. Moved my good homegrown players on for young talent that turned out worse. Save was done. Yeah, it happens, Chaz. You have to be so careful. You have to be so careful. Compare me to Vinicius, the keeper. Oh, for God's... But you're not Brazilian. He's better. Not by a lot, to be fair. You both got one eccentricity, which is good. You're actually quite similar, aren't you? But Vinicius is Brazilian. Who do you think is the GOAT? Mozart or Beethoven? Maroon 5, probably. You can reach the ball, though. Have you got better jumping reach, have you? That'll be it, then. There you go. Right. I think we're back at square one, really. Let's just see if these go. See what we can work with. What a question. What a question. Beethoven clear, by the way. I think I'd prefer Beethoven, yeah. A few more bangers, I reckon. Right, Dardai out. St. Pauli. The good offer there has a 30% profit of next sale as well. So I think it makes sense to go with that, doesn't it? Are these negotiable? No. No. Martinelli out for 1 to 2 days. That's okay. We don't mind that. Here's Inter Berlin. Can I want Bocau to play in this. Is there a way I can... Actually, I probably don't want him to play in that, do I? Do you know what I might do? Let's just clear that for now. Freddie Mercury is the best pianist. Where's John? He was fun. We sold John. I can't remember why, but we sold him. Oh, we've got bids. We've also had a job offer from Atletico Madrid. This is mainly as a result of your complete lack of experience. Right. What? Why would you put that in there? So you've offered me the job, but in the offer for the interview, you've said we do have some concerns about you. This Julie, mainly as a result of your complete lack of experience in winning silverware. Why would you say that? Why would you, like, for Christ's sake? No, then. No. Another bid for Angelo. Reject. Zagadou offer. They're in for him. It's not terrible, but it's not as much up front, is it? We get 19 mil for that and the same amount, and we get 20 mil for that. I think we reject Atalanta still, don't we? Even though it's only in 6 months. They threw shade at me and then said, do you want to come and be the manager? No. Can we change this to... Nope. What a power move. I know. What a power move. I've had them there, haven't I? Oh, dear. I didn't say yes to that. Why did you decline it? Because they were rude. Because they were rude to me. Malik. That's why. Rude. Should I go sign this guy for 4 million? I think I will. But I don't know if we're going to have 4 million left and are we going to miss him? I kind of want to just get it done. But he doesn't join yet anyway. Do you reckon... He's got a £4.1 million release clause, that Netinho. Do you reckon I can do it for like... If I offer 5 million in the future but 0 now, do you reckon they'll say yes? And that way we save money. That's the same job pitch Man United came to Moyes with. Yeah, actually it is, Otto, yeah. Who's the early game today, chat? Is it 2 o'clock the first game today? For my life, I know. Statement only okay while watching FM and while yelling at a presidential sign the child. Yeah, that is the only time I think. Watford Arsenal, is it? Okay. We've won 14-0 against Inter Berlin. Did any of our youngsters score goals here? Thank you for the follow, Smigger D. Welcome in. No. But Vinicius went absolute ham. How many did Vinicius score? He scored 1, 2, 3, 4. Cunha scored 1, 2, 2. Evan Nilsson scored twice. Caligari got 3 assists. No, Caligari scored 3 goals. From centre mid. Okay. Worms are better than Inter Berlin, yeah. The early game, yeah. I don't know what... I'd like the triple headers. Maybe it's a... Yeah. I love a triple header anyway. Savio came off the bench and scored 1 though. Let's have a look at Savio's goal. Have that, Inter Berlin. Rubbish from you, that. 51 shots. I mean, does this mean that... Oh, it's free kick from Savio. We saw that enough in the Hereford save, didn't we? For Leeds. Do you remember? He scores free kicks, does Savio. That's good. He's got... He's only got... It's up to 14. It's not bad. Like, this guy needs to be playing football this year. This guy needs to be the backup. Lots of people want him on loan, but he's really good because the fan's not very nice, is it? Yeah, that's not... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, the triple header. Yeah, I see what you're saying. 51 shots. Lovely stuff. Vinicius with 4. Really bad from Inter Berlin. They need to do better. They do, Vike. Triple headers in both teams to score. Aka was great. Yeah, that's true, actually. Not that I ever did bet on them, but yeah. Right. Does it tell me what our potential transfer income is? 45 million based on this. So add that to 16. We'd have about 60 mil. We'd have about 60 mil to spend, maybe. Which really, from that, we need to either make a decision on Anthony. We could maybe keep Evan Nilsson and sign Anthony and sign a couple of the youngsters. You know, maybe if we manage to get a decent deal for Anthony where we structure it, it could happen. Got the Austrian Mesut for next gen. Love that. Probably the best player. Yeah. Ibanez has had a bid made for him from Zebra. There's a bid for Newerton. Do you reckon this guy ever makes it? He's got great potential according to this. I don't know who made that report. Who has made that report? Andreas Tom. Can I get a report from somebody else? How do I set who does my reports here? Is it on responsibilities? Advice and reports. Provides player reports. I could do with it being like maybe Liam. Because Liam will have... Probably do it being Liam, and then that way, does Liam have good judging player ability? I assume he does. 17-16. Is anyone better in there? There's a coach. 16-16 from Klug. Give it a go. Demir, I guess, since he's the Austrian. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then the... What's this? Then the security guard kicked... Oh, I've missed loads here. Great day at work yesterday. Some drunk guy got angry at me because there was none of his alcohol that he wanted. I checked the back for him. There was none. Then when I said that, he punched me and broke my tooth in half. And I punched him in the nose and he had a bloody nose. You got in a fight at work, Jokeza? I hope you're all right. That sounds mental. It's mental considering you work in a pharmacy, but... All right, is there any coaches that have better... That guy's picture is mental, by the way. When did we sign Babacar Wayne? I don't think I can get the reports from our scouts, can I, on players? Or maybe Tobes could, because Tobes has a good one. Can our loan manager do it? Because Will's got 20/20 vision. The photo was brilliant, wasn't it? Our scouts are good, but you'd expect that. I kind of just want the player reports to be somebody... Let me check if I could do those. Player reports. Can I do it from scouts? No. Can I do it from Tobes? No. I think we're a bit stuck. What does Ollie and Sassoni have? Ollie and their goalkeeping coaches. So Ollie, you need to give me my player reports. Ollie's going to do the player reports, is what we've decided there. Because that will make a lot more sense. And we've had a bid for Newerton, who I think we reject. I think he's going to be much more. Do I? You are now. Do I do? Put the buyback in. For which one, Pav, do you mean? I'll put a buyback in. Oh, Cunha's off to Besiktas for... We're going to get 9 million added to us. I won't be biased, but that Francinho Jr. is class. Put buyback in. I can't remember who that was. Oh, you say for that Newerton. I see what you're saying. Yeah, we could do, I suppose. Got you. I just got what you meant. Cunha's going to go to Besiktas. We made our first bit of business happen then for the summer. Cunha out. Only 9 million. Yes. He was on decent wages and he just didn't really play for us last year. We signed him for 12. We're just basically getting our money back, which... It just didn't really work out. In the end, we wanted to play with a cam. And then in the end, we brought in Paqueta, who's a bit better than him. And he just didn't play. So there we go. He's moved on. It gives us a nice little boost to our money. Up to 25 million now to go and spend on somebody. That's not good. Bocal's now up for 3 to 4 weeks. He doesn't have these... Does he have a... Is he going to be injured a lot? No. He's not susceptible. He's got good pros and cons. I think we checked this before. No, I thought I was worried then he was going to be injury prone, but he wasn't. Hello, Philip. How are you? How are you feeling? Hope you're feeling better. I hope things are all good. This is another guy we can go and get. I'm going to go and sign Netinho. I just don't want to miss him. I don't want to miss him. I'm going to go and sign him now for 4.1. Let's see if we can structure it first. By doing like 500k and then after... 3 installments to make it basically is... They've said no. Still no good? Oh dear. Anthony wasn't... Yeah, we're looking for Anthony. We're looking to sign Anthony in this one now. Right, we'll get that accepted. I'm going to sign him. And then shall we go for Anthony? This guy wants... Look, he signs in January, actually. So it's not that far away. He wants a loan. That's fine. He wants a release clause, which I don't want to have. We'll give you much more on that. Assist bonus. Okay, that's quite a bit. Maybe not that much. Maybe that much. Right. Yeah, I thought he was decent, but it was ages ago. What, Anthony? Yeah. What was your favourite Worms game? Armageddon. Worms Armageddon. I'll see if Atadi can have a word with him. Incredibly interested. Well done, Atadi. I don't know why. I think he's one of my favourites. What does he look like in real life? I feel like we need a picture of him. Atadi Wine comes up. Atadi footballer. He's called Alton Junior Mello Atadi. Is that his name? He's called Alton. That's not him. That's why. He's Leonardo Atadi. There's a different one. He's 31, that guy, though. It's not him. Leonardo. I don't know if I can get it. Leonardo Atadi da Silva Sequeira. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he looks like what I'd expect him to look like. I don't know what that means, but he's got a picture in the updated face pack. There he is. Elton John. He's probably a child. He's not. He's 20, isn't he? He's actually not that young, I don't think. Yeah, he's actually 20 years old. That's why I wonder if he should be around the squad a little bit more. He's kind of getting to his age where he should be in the team. Anthony's got the pace, yeah. All worms, aren't we? And Armageddon was the best. Yes, I agree. That's my feeling. Ooh, Zenit in bid for Renan. I'm going to reject it because it's not a very good bid, but that's one that if we got a massive bid, I'd probably sell. Shall we sell Randolph? He's technically not Brazilian. And when he played, although actually he had one really good game, didn't he? Do you remember? When he's played, he wasn't particularly good mostly, but I think he played well in the last one. It's not very much money though. In real life. Yeah. Well, to be fair, yeah. 20 years old in 2024, so take 2. He's 18. 17, 18, I guess. Should I just let him go? Or is it just worth keeping him as a 4th, 5th option anyway? We did run out of right backs. He's 21. Do you remember the player Anderson from United? Supposed to be the new Ronaldinho, but now under investigation for money laundering. What, where he played? He played for quite a lot of games, didn't he? And was distinctly average. Are United going to do a massive today? I hope so. Up the United, I say. You could say the title race is back on, couldn't you? As I keep saying to all of my friends all the time to annoy them. I am going to reject it. I just feel like it's worth just keeping him. Another bid for Zagadou. It's just rubbish up front. He's still getting bids, Zagadou. I feel like we should keep offering him out for... like for that. We do need United to do a football. We do, don't we? He laundered money off United. That's actually really funny. It's very much on, even if City win. Oh, it's going to go, hopefully, to the wire, because they play each other, don't they? Liverpool City, and that's just going to be... it's going to be massive, isn't it? Let's pick our team, 37. Did we take Bocau? Apparently, Bocau's not been picked in that. Why not? I swear this is buggy as anything when you do this. And I can't add him now, I don't think. Oh, it's because he's injured, maybe. He's out for 2... it's maybe just because he's injured. All right, don't worry about it. It's fine. Not to worry. Liverpool win the league this year. It's Klopp's biggest achievement. Yeah, I agree. Your second choice. Were you actually on there? Atalanta 18. Oh, hello. We could make something happen here. We could make something happen here. They've got one that is... we just need it to be over. Because this is without the... if they accept that... oh, we've got another one. There's another foot in the race. I mean, signing a 40 million winger in January helped, though. Yes. Yes. A good one as well. But like, how many players have City signed that have been misses, like, right? Grealish. You could have got 2 Diaz's for Grealish. I like Manny in the middle. I don't mind him in there, yeah. I don't think he had his best game yesterday. But I think it's given him a little bit of extra something. He needed something. Oh, hello. Hello. You couldn't. Well, you couldn't. There's only one Diaz. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Hello, this is good. He does link well, yeah. He does a lot of the dirty work. He comes deep quite a lot, doesn't he, Mane, in there? Grealish is English, though, and he has bags of potential. Yeah, usually with these signings like Grealish, like Bernardo Silva. Remember when he first signed, he came in and didn't really do much, and then a season and a bit in, they were like, oh, actually, he's our best player. That type. Grealish could well have that arc yet, couldn't he? Liverpool, I think, will win the Champions and City the league. I mean, that would still be a decent season, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind that. Right, we're playing Lyon right now, actually. as Zagadou might go there. They've offered 25 mil for him, which is a good offer. 20 million up front. Reject the other ones. Oh, yeah, I suppose we could. Shall I go and reject the other ones? Like Milan and that? Because that's a really... That's actually a really good offer. I think we keep the Trabzonspor one. Decent season. Yeah, decent season. Wouldn't surprise me if it's the other way. Do you reckon? Milan have offered... Do you know what? They're so close, these offers. In terms of what you get up front. 19.5, 19.25, 20. It's obviously the best one. But I feel I'm just going to leave all of them and let him choose. Like, hopefully, Leon are the ones he wants. But they're so close to each other anyway that I'd rather him not reject the club and just go. I think I'm going to leave it. Kramaris is a vice captain, do you reckon? What's his leadership? 14. He would be a good vice captain. He wasn't great last year, was he? Yeah, City are massively determined. Sometimes that goes against them, though. I feel like in the past few years, they've been so focused on trying to win that Champions League that he's overthought it. And he's got in his own head too much, Pep, in the Champions League. And it's done him. He massively got in his own head in those Liverpool games. He got in his own head and just was and overthought it. I was swapped with City with that rather than the league. Do you reckon? The final he did. Yeah, the final he massively did, didn't he? 100% against Chelsea. Like, there's no way they should have been losing a final. Didn't play a DM. Like, he thinks too much for his own good. He does. Why did they put praise and berate next to each other in the shouts? Deliberately for that reason, I think. Right. Riquelme has gone to Chelsea. Oh, they lied. He's on 57k a week. All right. So I feel less bad now. We did still offer more wages, but not quite enough, it seems. They put him on 57k a week. Not that must have been his current wage on 20 something. 26, I think it was, wasn't it? I think that final made him realise not to overthink. Maybe. They're a machine, aren't they, City? That's why when United break them later by for some reason being good, it's gonna be glorious. I think lack of striker will do them again. It can't help. It just begs the question. It's like, why haven't they signed somebody? Because it's not like Liverpool where they have to think so carefully about who they sign and where they spend money. Like, they could have just gone and got somebody in there for this season, then got Kane last year. Or they could have spent that bit more and got Kane last year. Like, yeah, Kane probably does score 20. United aren't winning, I'm sorry. I doubt it too, but it'd be nice, wouldn't it? That's a decent offer for Calvin, but I'm going to reject it because I like him, I want to keep him. Otto was available, exactly. Gabriel Martinelli has scored again. I've said that twice now that I was watching on TV and cheering. Shall I make a bid for somebody, chat? Because we've done what? 2 hours 20 and I've made a bid for one player who went to Chelsea instead. We've got 25 in the bank. Shall I go and sign? Haaland at City does it. Unless the one reason why they don't go and sign a striker is that if it wasn't Kane, they're going to wait for Haaland or something, right? That could be a thing. United have to win if we beat Watford. Who's we in that? Arsenal, Gray, yeah. Then they do for that top four for sure. I can't see United making top four though. The Haaland thing is the one thing that you could say, right? If they think they've got a genuine chance and that's being lined up, you don't go and spend on somebody in between, do you? Shall I make a bid for Anthony? Don't need top four. We're in the Champions League. All right. I haven't actually scouted him yet. I probably should do that if he's going to be persuaded to join. It's only on 47k, which means his wages should be affordable. How little do you think we can get away with paying up front here? What did they ask for? 47 to 71. It's going to be tough, this. 47 to 71. Like, if we do get a guaranteed... That's a guaranteed 35. It genuinely is bizarre, Jalby. I agree. It's mental, considering Liverpool have made 2 finals since he's been at City alone. It's crazy. You reckon 59? They have to play Spurs, United, Liverpool. Yeah, Arsenal's run's tough. Have you seen United's run, though? United's run is real tough. They've got like a really tough run. 17 plus 25 plus 10. So 15 plus, let's make this 25. And then do like maybe like 15 there. And then maybe a percentage of 10%. It's 55. What did they ask for? 47 to 71. It's right in the middle of it. We're not far off. They want another... Do you know what? 8 mil if they want another 8 mil if he scores goals, and then another 400 or another 4 mil there. What can I put in here that makes this a little bit easier? I could put this up slightly, I suppose. Do 17.5. Do we go to 15 here? We always regret it in the future, but at the same time, it's like, I thought we haven't got the money, have we? That's like 30 mil, and then in a season and a bit, it's a lot. He's one-dimensional as Wenger. He did well in Europe with the Invincibles. That's also ridiculous. Yeah. Di Matteo's won more Champions Leagues recently than Pep. You know what that means? Yeah, he's better. What do you reckon to that? 64 mil. It means it's achievable. It means that Anthony, without selling anybody else, could be brought in this year. The only thing with Anthony that I'm worried about is, does this restrict Angelo? Does it stop Angelo getting enough game time to become the worldie that we know he can become? Or does he become that worldie anyway? Does he develop into that worldie even if he plays a bit here and there? That's all I'm worried about. You can use both, but I think one does maybe restrict the other one slightly. Let's put the bid in. Let's see. Because in my head, I've decided that this is Angelo. Because I think he can do a perfect job in there. I think he develops so much. I think by the end of this season, he's like 4.5 stars. Is in my head is what happens here. But then again, do you just play him there? Do you play Anthony as the advanced forward there? Alongside, like, you play Martinelli here. You play Leonardo. We haven't really got a left-sided striker there, though, have we? Hey, Will, how you doing, buddy? Did you miss anything? We've just been doing transfers. It's been a lovely, chilled stream, but doing transfers. Anthony's left strike. What, you play Anthony in there, and then you play, like, Leonardo there, then? Or Vinicius, or whoever it might be. I suppose, yeah, he's left-footed, isn't he? Sorry, yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Can he play... Unless we swap these, we have the advanced forward on this side and the pressing forward on this side, which could happen. Would you want to play Anthony as a pressing forward? I've never managed to get a tune out of Anthony. I worry about his hiddens. Again, this is one that... I'm very low down here. I'm well aware of this. I'm trying to change where my legs are at. There we go. I've not really signed him either. But I'm just hearing good things from the chat, aren't I? I mean, as a front four is exciting, and then you've still got Evan Nilsson. And then you bring in, like, I want Marcos Antonio here. I want probably Bruno in there. Bruno / Paqueta, depending on who plays. You've got, like, Caligari here. You've got Tellez here. You've got Gabriel there. And Felipe there. You've got Bremer to cover both sides. We don't really have a backup left back then. It's Renan, I suppose. Goalkeeper is Neto. And then you've just got Anthony comes in there. That's also what I thought as well. I think this way it needs to be round, doesn't it? This is why I've got it like this, Pav. But the CM attack needs to be behind the AF and next to the winger. That's where the overload comes from fully. Can Anthony do pressing forward? I guess that's the question then, isn't it? Can Anthony do... Am I going to find him if I do this? Can Anthony do pressing forward? He probably can. You're not sure about Anthony? What's he missing if we do that? 10 concentration. 11 strength. Did Duke use him as a pressing forward, did he? So that's all I need to hear, really, is that it works. Because is he an upgrade, though? Is he worth spending this money on, is the question. You worry about him? Who are Brazil's strike force now? Duag's not sure. Brazil's strike force now, I think, is Jesus. Mainly. And Martinelli at the moment, who's ours anyway. Vinicius Jr. would be a dream, wouldn't he? There's who we should sign. There's who we should sign. No one, says Dratch. There's who we should sign, but he won't come to us. He's also on £450,000 per week. And Chelsea still want to sign him. Other than that, Neymar, Firmino. They've got Tete in there. Not a striker, obviously, but he is actually in the team. Who's he wanted by? Milan. Yeah. They're using Paqueta there, look, with Jesus out wide. Jesus has got a bid on him. 87 million from Barcelona, you see. Yep. I'm not a fan of a deep line forward on his own, Chazu. I don't think, well, I couldn't really give you any tips. I don't think I've ever done it. The only tip I'd say is probably have like inside forwards alongside. Like if you have inside forwards, they're basically going to play like your strikers. Your deep line forward will drop in, and that's kind of the way you get them to work. Just don't expect them to be like your main goal scorer, I'd say. You're probably going to get more outside of your inside forwards, and even a shadow striker in behind. I guess we see what happens with that. Continue. See if we get a well, when Zagadou goes, we'll be able to afford then some youngsters too. Let's get Netinho in, hopefully. Anthony bid accepted. He wants 71,000 per week at the very least. Probably more like 90k a week here, isn't it? Regular starter, 120k a week. He wants a lot. Yeah, there you go. You need support from other players if you're going to use the DLF, and centre mid attack is another way of getting that support. True. That's a lot of money. I don't really want to offer you 120k a week, Anthony. How can we get this down? Let's add a relegation release. Unused substitute can be pushed up. Appearance fee, I guess that'll just go up a bit if it has to. Let's tickle the agent. Signing on fee of 5 mil. This is big money. Is this worth it? Is this worth it? Because he's probably going to reject this still. That international drop. Oh my lord. 5 games. Has he had caps for Brazil yet? He's got no caps for Brazil yet. Which seems mental, doesn't it? True love. I don't think he accepts that either. We're not far off, to be fair. 5 games, he gets 130k a week. And I think as soon as he joins us, he starts to get picked, I reckon. It's a lot of money. He has IRL, yeah. Let's give him bigger assists. Let's give him a bigger unused substitute then. Pay the man. We haven't given him a team of the year bonus yet. We haven't given him a goal bonus yet. So let's do that. If he scores, it's a lot of money in it. It's 100k a week. It's 100k a week. You got a striker with great first touch, off the ball composure, finishing, but only okay pace, strength, and jumping reach. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I think DLF is the way to go. You're right on that. You just have to find a way to get players pushing beyond him. Does he need to be a lone striker? Can you get somebody with him? He scores, you win. Win-win. Yeah, that's true. Right, I've offered it to him. We might well be making our first signing in Anthony then. I hope he's good. I hope he's good. Get him a partner, yeah. All right, we can basically put everybody into this. That is fine. We can afford to do Anthony and some of the youngsters, though, it seems. Also, I haven't had any of my squash yet. No partnership up top. Yeah, fair enough. I get that. I get that. Get a shadow striker in behind then. Use the DMs. It doesn't really work, does it? 2 inside forwards. Do you know, I'd probably just use him. You can switch to overload with no subs with Tony. It's true. That is true. That is true. I feel like you play with someone without great pace as an AF if you're planning to play high. I was going to say, I would probably just play him as an advanced forward, honestly. Like, is his pace significantly lower or is it still okay? Like, I play with... I don't think Vinicius's pace is outrageous, is it? Where is he? He's got 12 acceleration, 14 pace, and we use him as a press forward or an advanced forward, and he scores goals. Like, I think you're probably just better off doing that rather than using a role that I don't think really works as well. Pace is 13, jumping 14, heading only 10. Otherwise, I'll make him a poacher. Do you know what? I'd probably use him as an advance forward and just do it. Nilas, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. And Andrinho, thank you very much. Kiefer Moore, good example. Yeah, there you go. But he's massive, which does help, doesn't it? Right, Brazil. Hertha Brazil make Anthony offer. Will he be joining? Yeah, let's know how you get on. Let us know how you get on, Chazu. You got 25 goals and 36 EPL games with a striker with 12 pace, 14 acceleration. Oh, it can happen for sure. Atletico Madrid in for Angelo. How can I stop these bids coming in from? Do I give him a new contract? Do I make him more than a squad player? How do I don't want to make him more than that because we know how that goes. He's happy here. I'm just a bit worried that he's going to get upset if I don't accept some of these. 4 million out. That still allows us to get... He's got the Wonder Kid tag he has. 4 million out here still allows us to get our guy in, right? Regular starter, you'll play him enough. What's the one above squad players? Is it regular starter? Do you reckon? Well, all right. We will play him enough. My whole plan is around playing him enough, isn't it? We have to. He's our main wonder kid. We can't forget that. All right, Netinho is coming in. He joins next summer, though. Or no, sorry, in January, doesn't he, Netinho? But he is joining. I think he's off to see if he can get a work permit, I think. Or is that done already? No, it's done already. So he joins. That's a bit of money spent. That's come out. It still gives us enough to bring in Anthony if we need to. Zagadal's still not left, though. Give him a contract too. We'll stop bids. Yeah, I just looked and his contract's quite high anyway. Like 38k for a 19-year-old. If I could, I'd hopefully avoid that. Zagadal. Yeah, I mean, make a bid then. Make a bid. Make a bid and he's yours for 24 and I reject every other bid. Done. We have space for another physio, do we? Okay, have you got 20 physiotherapy? No. Do you have space for 20 physiotherapy? No. You've got 18. I didn't know. Oh, yeah, I remember. They offered me to have more physios. Now we can get more physios. Let's get some more physios that have 20 physiotherapy if we can. I don't think they want too much more if it is already high. Do you reckon? Yeah, I suppose we could have a go, couldn't we, and see? And then just not offer it if it's not higher. Let's do that. Physio. Do you know what? I love these streams, chat. I feel like I can do all kinds of admin in a stream like this because there's not that, like, next game coming up that we need to get to. And I feel like you guys are just well on board with me now looking to sign another physio. So, thank you for hanging out. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for being here. If it's your first time, you've not followed, you can drop a follow. I would appreciate it. Your sports scientist workaround is to get physios, you can do sports scientists, which is what I've done and why we've managed to work around it. I should probably look for that now, shouldn't I? Let's see if we can get like a 21 of those and even like a... They don't need to be Brazilian. Be nice if they were. There's not many that have 20 physiotherapy that can do that. You can. 19.9. You got 20? Okay, you've got 20 physiotherapy, so you're in. And 9. It doesn't really do that job that we just said, but it'll do. You can be a full... It's data simulation, whatever you do, as long as you get the progress you'll save is a good one. I'm glad you agree then, Chazzy. Thank you, buddy. It's true. It is. It's 100%. That's the way that these things work, isn't it? But I feel when you do like a transfer stream, you kind of got the buy-in from everybody that it's going to be a lot of this nitty-gritty and not as much continuing the game. Although we have continued a fair bit. We've gone about a month in game in 2.5 hours. What? Okay, we can adjust and get him in, but I thought we need 24. Or was that because of his signing on fees and stuff? We can do it then. Are we doing this? Are we bringing Anthony in? You like to keep as many people as possible on squad player. Yeah, I try. I'd like to keep them as low as possible, Mim, to be honest. YOLO? Delay? Delay for what? What are we delaying for, though? Is the question. What are we delaying for? Because we've got Zagadal going out, so we're going to have the money. It's just it's whether we want to actually do this, isn't it? And I think we probably do. Do you have any other options? It's whether we also sign Rodrigo or do Rodrigo instead. I think Anthony seems to be the first choice of the chat. So I think we do it. He's 24. Rodrigo bit. Do you know what? Welcome, Anthony. I want to see that van emote in the chat. Welcome, Anthony. And Zagadal's going to the one that had the most bid for him as well. How much is Rodrigo? Probably a similar amount. A similar amount. Nihilus. Nihilus, is it Nihilus or Nihilus? Compare the two, which is better. We've already done it now, Mitro. It's done. He's vanned. The vans are in the chat. Welcome to Anthony, who joins Hertha Brazil. What delightful. Welcome this season's Paqueta. 100%. Nilas, got you. Got you. I like to check, you know, so that I don't just say it wrong. 24, nowhere near his prime yet. Hopefully going into his prime, and he's going to be brilliant for us. Look how many traits he's got. Good Lord. Look how many he's got. Welcome, though. He is in. We'll ask Neto to welcome him in. We will let him learn German, even though there is absolutely no point to that whatsoever. We would like you to be the... We'll do that. You should get this Rizdale thing as a sound. I actually should, shouldn't I? We live the dream. Assign squad number. We'll do that afterwards. We'll get you training as that. Can you take set pieces? 12. It's not bad. He kind of can. They only use German to speak to you. Yeah, which is mental. That's because I can't speak it, I suppose, isn't it? Joga Benito, Tony. Hopefully we see a spin skill move in game. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Or the press. That's true as well. Found a Brazilian right back that often goes under the radar. Give Vanderson a look. I think we looked at Vanderson before, Mitro, actually. Zagadao. Now, this is a sad day. This is a sad day for me. I have never sold Dan Axel Zagadou in probably about 10 times that we've signed him. 10 saves. But we're getting £25 million for Dan Axel Zagadou, and he's gone to the club that has given us 20 million up front. We get an extra 10 million added to us straight away, which is nice. Goodbye, Dan Axel Zagadou. You sold Zagadou. That's true, actually. It's like disowning a son. It is. I mean, he's just got half the money. That's the Phil's coming in saying the fans don't like it. I'm upset. Gabriel Menino, good one. Vanderson, I think we looked at. I feel like he's had a move already on this. He's at Burnley. He's quite good. Who's he wanted by, actually? Wanted by Porto. I don't think he's as good as Caligari. Very similar. I don't think he's as good as Kelvin. Where's Kelvin? Kelvin might be getting to be better than Caligari soon, you know. Both of them, I think, are really good. A day I'll never forget. I know. Goodbye, sweet Zag. Transfer value immediately 50 million, Sag. I know. It happens. Right. That gives us, though, we've got 12 million to go and spend. Do we just spend that on youngsters? Because we don't really have anybody else that we can go and sell now. Do I need to? Let's consult the spreadsheet of glory. Let's consult the spreadsheet of glory by having a look on here. Look. At the moment, then, the only thing this really changes is that Vinicius drops down. Does Vinicius and, like, Evan Nilsson become, like... Does this become Anthony? Is that what we're saying? That changes that there. What's the squad depth page? Well, we kind of got our own squad depth page here, haven't we? We've got... Anthony comes in there. We've sold these two. That's done. We've sold those three, actually. Dardai just needs to go. Do I loan Bocau or Paulo Cesar now? That's also the question. He wasn't even on our list. Look, we've signed Netinho. I could go, and with that 12 million, I could get both of these Wonder Kids in. Is an option. And we've got kind of the same squad that we had before, which doesn't look like there's anywhere that's really lacking. I haven't put them in here, but basically, like, Anthony can now play there. We've got Evan Nilsson who can play there. Oh, he's already there, look. Martinelli can play in most of them. They can all kind of swap and change, can't they? Any CB Wonder Kids? Well, we've already got Paulo Cesar, haven't we? Bocau we want to see off the bench, I guess, until Jan. Should we try that? You need someone on the right. Use the money for that. Someone here, you reckon? Someone on the right? No, we've got Angelo. Anthony can play on the right as well. So, like, if I was to fill these in, I know they're the same players, but, like, they need to interchange a bit, don't they? Like, Anthony can go in there too. What's the squad depth page? Am I a joke to you as Clex opens a completely different program instead of clicking the in-game page? Yep. I like this. I like to do this. Do you know what? Even just putting it in makes you think, like, makes you understand your squad so much better, doesn't it? Yeah, Evan Nilsson can play right wing too. He can go in there. Yeah, they can all interchange. They all swap with each other. The in-game page isn't great. Yeah, exactly. You're not going out on loan. Okay. Loan Savio. Shall we loan Savio again? I kind of think he's good enough. Like, just look at him. In fact, if I do this, can you see the game? If I do... No. Let's have a look in. I'm unofficial second choice. Okay, all right. Going to throw it out there. You need another centre-back. Yeah, Mitro, you might be right. We've got 4. We've got 4. If I go to squad depth on here, look. We've got 4. Felipe, Gabriel, Bremer, Renan. We probably need a 5th, don't we? No, because we've got Cesar. If we keep Cesar, we've got 5. It's probably... No, we've got 5. I think we're all right. In a real jam, Renato Mora's got great potential. He's not really a centre-back, but in a real jam... I think we're all right. If there was... Oh, sorry. Jesus Christ. Why is that so zoomed in? Sorry, everyone. I'm showing you all kinds there that you couldn't see. Sorry, there we go. Sorry. We've got Felipe, Gabriel, Bremer, Renan, and then Cesar. Like Cesar here, look. Zoom working well for watching on phone. Yeah, there you go. I think we're fine. We've got 5. Do we need 6? I think 6 is probably pushing it. You always think you need 6, don't you? But in the end, they never play. You always think you need a backup. They never play. Like, unless there's injuries. And even, like, usually you just use your first team. Well, I do anyway. Right. Start tapping up. Is there a really good youngster that is a centre-back? Start tapping up who? Because I can go and get, like... This guy is an option. Eric Brendan for... 4.6 million, and then the other one was that Leo guy who was here for 6 million. Like, we could go and get both of those in with this money. Tap up the kids. Also, we need to watch out. September, we need to go and look. Or Kid is the other option as well that we could bring in. Also really good. Or Adrial, bit more money, but also going to be really good. If we brought all of those in... Oh, actually... I don't know why I really like the idea of bringing this Paulo Andrade in and hopefully making him Brazilian. We had Morato before Mitro. He wasn't very good for us. I don't really know why, but when we played him, he was terrible. Get them to want to join. Can we ban Morato? Yeah. Start tapping up Alisson or Ederson. Get them to want to join. I don't think they will want to at any point. You saw how teams are picking Chelsea and over us anyway. They're at Liverpool and City. It's another level on that. I really want this guy. He hasn't declared, has he? Can we just get him to get called up for, like, Brazil? We'll get Alisson at 36. Exactly. Exactly that. Oh, this guy's also joining. When does he join? Oh, he joins in August. A 6'6" striker. He's not very good, but he's 6'6", which is why we're signing him. I suppose then the question is, which players are we loaning out? Which players are we keeping in? That's the question here now. Let's decide that. We need to send that scout who watched that player 300 times at Hertha. We do, yeah. Is Casemiro old enough to leave? No. When I last looked, he was not interested. I can't spell his name either. Casemiro. He's 32. Not for sale on 275k a week. He's not interested at all, no. He's got release clause of 134 mil though. There's an amazing central midfielder called Joel Linton you should look for. He plays for Krasnodar in our save. Plays for Krasnodar, which is sensational. I mean, we could probably sign him. He's wanted by Granada, actually. Will straight away agreeing with that. Of course he is. Let's put Anthony in here and just see how he looks. Can't really play it. Shall I get him playing there, training there? That's where we're planning to use him. He's got the attributes for it. 100%. Avoid using weaker foot, so we do need him on the left-hand side, actually. Is Fernandinho still around? What's your depth? Your youth depth life. Any that won't get game time under you that could be worth loaning out. Yeah, that's kind of what we're deciding. Like Bocau, it's the ones that we've come in. These are the youth. Like Ney, he could be loaned out, to be fair. He's wanted on loan as well to Ingolstadt. Could I send him to Paderborn? And will he play? A prospect on the verge of first team. Let's offer him to clubs and see if they'll play him and start him then. Important player. I don't mind paying his wages. What, Nay? Looks... he's going to have a value, this Nay, for sure. He's already got a value at 17, if that's who you mean. Or are you talking about Joel Linton or somebody else? I don't know. When Joel Linton first signed for Newcastle, there was some expert on talks, but he pronounced it in such a way they thought they signed an English player. Yeah, he called it, it's like Joe Linton. Yeah. I don't think he looks that bad. I think you're just looking at the potential here, aren't you? Like, he's got the attributes already. Like, he'll be worth a bit when he's older. Chat to you all. Thank you very much for hanging out, buddy. All good. See you later. Catch you in the next one. Bonnie, thank you for the follow. And Stokeyard, thank you for the follows. Hope you're good. Is there no homegrown thing, or did you sign youngsters previous season to fill that thing? So there's homegrown stuff that we need to consider when we're doing European competitions. For the Bundesliga, there are no homegrown things. So it's all... We'd need Dardai to go, and then our whole squad is Brazilian. But for the Bundesliga, it's all fine. For the European competitions, we have to leave loads of gaps in our squad, basically. What about Cipriano? Will he play? No. But he's also not young. Should I go try and get some money for Cipriano? Like, he's worth 4 mil. Should we try and get 4 mil for him? Or is it just not worth it? Like, he is a decent option to be 4th choice, just to keep. Sell him? He's 25. He's 4 mil. I've actually got him listed to surplus to requirements. Oh no, that's how much he's been playing. Loan with transfer fee to buy. Whenever I see Luton, I think of the old cryptic clue of a heavy weight of swag. Yeah, loot ton. It is good, John. I can tell that you'd like that type of thing as well. Do you really need a 4th choice? No. Who's backup left back? Backup left back is Renan. And then Ramon. Ramon's another one that we've got. Like, he's the 3rd choice, but probably at the moment, I'd probably just play Renan as the left back. Backup. He's played there quite a lot last year and did okay, actually. And then in a jam, you got Gabriel who can just jump out there, I suppose. He's left-footed. He's left back in the dressing room. Another one that can go is Bruno Gomez, actually. He was out on loan last year. Danilo backup centre mid. Let's sell this Cipriano then. We might as well try and get him out. Let's see if we can get 4 mil for him. I kind of doubt we will, actually. Dardai, we've got bids on. He's going. Do we loan a Tadey again? I think we have to, don't we? How many positions do we have? Do we feel confident for right back with Caligari and Calvin, or do I keep a Tadey here as a 3rd choice who's not going to play as much? Or do I just send him to, like... Because he can go to Paderborn. He can be an important player for them and play every game. Is it a risk, though? Because he's 3rd choice. Was Andres Pereira like? Actually quite good, but quite expensive. I'm going to send for now and just... We might have to... I think you can recall from those. We might overthink that and bring him back afterwards. Who else can play right back if we need them to, I suppose? We go to squad depth and have a look. Who else can in a jam? We always love talking about getting in a jam. We've got Renato Moore and this Max guy who's not far off it. We'll just play one of them if we're 3rd choice, won't we? Yeah, we can always recall him, can't we? Did we sell Randolph? Did we sell Randolph? I don't think so. No, I put him in the team below because he was Danish. We could sell him, actually. We're not going to get any money for him, but should we sell Randolph? Send for 6 months. I can't remember what I sent him for then, but maybe it was. I don't know. I think I'll send him for that. And then Frankfurt want to loan Cesar. Is there anyone in our under-23s that also need to go out? Any of these can go on loan. Let's send Tavares to... Will he play? He'll be an important player. Let's send Tavares to Paderborn. Let's send... We've got this guy in there as well, who's not very good. He's loan listed. We haven't had a bid for him. You add season with a recall. As long as there's a recall on it, then it's basically the same thing, isn't it? But he's a backup right back. What did you sell Randolph? Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but he's terrible. That I probably wouldn't want to do. Have you heard of Gabriel Menino? No, who's that? Yeah, I'm just checking that now, Mitro. How you doing, Jake? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Zacuel Jose can also go. Would he be a starter for... How many can Paderborn take? Prospect on the verge of the first team. What about Worms? Star player. Would you like to go to Worms, Zacuel Jose? I think you would. What about Newerton to Paderborn? Yeah. Important player. Let's do that as well. We've had both of those players, T-Sniper. Both of those have been at the club. Neither were very good for us, just in this particular save. We signed them both because we thought they were going to be good, and then they just weren't really. Any in here that are a bit older? Dennis Flick, Mitrovic, Conor Garrett. Who's got the biggest value in here? Patati's actually one that we need to think about. Where do we get Patati playing his football? Paderborn? I don't know how many they can take, but let's try all of them. He still wants a lot. Current asking price for Marquinhos. What do you think it should be? 1.8? Oh, wow. What about 2.1? This is ridiculous. You said no to it, and then you made a counter offer of the same. Right, nay to Turkucu Munchen. Is that in Turkey? I think I'd rather keep them in... No, I'm going to say no to that because I want to keep them in Germany, really, don't I? Offers for Randolph as well. 23k. Back to Denmark you go. Or Norway, I think that one is. It's in Germany. Oh, I'm an idiot. Are they actually? Oh, it is in Germany. So... To be fair to me... It's got a Turkish flag in their badge, and they're called Turkucu. It does say Munchen. It does say Munchen. It does. I'll let you have that. But if you cover this up, at a quick glance, it does have a Turkish flag in there. I mean, who in Germany would have a whole identity based on a different country? That's mental. No one would ever do that. Who would come up with a club and stick loads of different branding from a different country on it and sign exclusively players from there? That does, like, who would do that? You can say I misread the email. Come back. Do another one. Should I offer him especially? Offer to clubs, loan, targets. Let's go for... They're going to be thoroughly confused by this, aren't they? Thoroughly confused by this. There you go, look. Chat, if you didn't understand what I was saying, I was making a joke out the fact that we're called Hertha Brazil, is what I was saying there. And we've signed exclusively Brazilians. You've managed Turkucu Munchen. They're a team obviously based in Munich, but it's from a Turkish community within Munich. It's actually pretty cool. That's nice. I like it. Oh, they're back anyway. They weren't too offended by that. They're back. He's only going to be a squad player, though. Do you know what? I feel so bad that I dismissed them so quickly that I'm going to say yes. There's actually quite a lot of clubs like that, isn't there? The Turkish new gens are crazy good. They are. This is true. I'm going to say yes just because I feel so bad for them. We splashed the cash on that. We have... No, Dardai, what are you playing at?
Follow me. Okay.
No offers for you. Dardai on the move. Well, if they actually make a bid, we'll accept both of those. Universe is up. Is that negotiable? Because I want to put in a... No, I'm just going to accept both. We splash the cash. I'd recommend not speaking to Zealand about Oriental Dragons. Yeah, another one. I actually remember he raided once and I was like, oh, Oriental Dragons, where are they? Do they play in China? And he was like, no, Portugal. I was like, oh, yeah. So I've already had that conversation with him. Reminds me of that guy who got sent back to, oh, Aziz. Remember Aziz? I clicked the wrong button and sent him back on a plane back to Turkey, didn't I? Because I signed the wrong player, which was terrible, wasn't it, really? Godly Fabio, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. Hope you're good. Dardai's rejected Karlsruhe, which is thoroughly unhelpful. The universe is up. The universe is up. The universe up. The universe up. Oh, I think I missed that last one. I think I missed the last one. All good. I think we're all well, thank you, Fabio. I think we're all good. Isn't it any different from Bilbao only signing Basque players, even if Rio... Yeah, it's basically the same thing as that, yeah. It's like Hertha Brazil. It's like what we're doing here, except the whole club with the owner as that identity. Cardio instrumental incoming. Yeah, soon. That was... I need to get that locked in somewhere, don't I? Who would you like to go to? Schalke. You can sign for either of those. That's fine. Get out of the club. Happy days. There was a time when we nearly got 10 million for him. We've drawn 0-0 with Paderborn. Flipping heck. You've got a gashed leg. You've caught the eye, have you? Any of these that I need to loan out? Not really. What are we doing with the rest of this money then? What are we doing with the rest of this money then? I'll tell you what. I will probably, if we don't get it done in today's stream, I think Schalke stay down, you know. We will probably, I'll make a decision and then we'll start the season in the next stream. Hopefully Wednesday evening will be the next stream, by the way. We're going to announce Anthony. I'd like to use him as a striker. Oh, you didn't expect that? Did someone just say Eagle Kill Man in there? I saw that. There should be a way to punish players who turn down moves if they're listed for loan. Punish them? That seems a bit harsh, but yeah. Can't wait for Smith Rowe to be in the starting at false 9 and score twice whilst on my bench. Yep. Yep. That thing does seem to happen, doesn't it? Thank you for the follow, Johnny. 0000000. Welcome to the stream. Bid for Jorginho. Half Brazilian. Half Brazilian. And also born in Brazil. Also English now. How much do they bid for him? I don't want him. I don't know why I'm looking at this. We're not signing him. Can I click on that? PSG and Ajax. I'm good, thank you. And Townsy. I see. Yeah. Might have missed the 2 in it. I think there was a 2 in it. I think they're still there. Richarlison still wants to move. Are you half Brazilian? I don't know why I'm looking. You're definitely not. Brendan. Leo. Shall I sign either of those? Who's he wanted by? There's Morato there, look. Do you reckon they'll loan him to me? Nope. Should I see who's loan listed? We can fill out the squad with loans, maybe. Not really done that. Any young Brazilian national team players that you should consider? We might have a look at that, yeah. Isn't there a player filter on nationality? In what way? Not on the scouting, no. I still get offered, even though I've got all the scouts going to Brazil players. I still get offered players on that aren't. On here, though, I do, yeah. Nationality partially Brazilian, look. I'm good, thank you, Michael. I hope you're well yourself there. Respect the unbold Pep. What shall I be looking at for here? Tabata was at us, wasn't he? Shall we look? I had a thought in my head of something to look for. Oh, yeah, loan players. Let's look at the most valuable players that are listed for loan. Keiki could come in and be an extra backup. Miguel Silveira could come in. Not really sure if we want him. I won't respect the Lego head Ollie. Patty plays for us. Eric Marquinhos, a different one. These all play for us, most of these, don't they? Luciano. Anyone who's got a decent one of these? Not really, look. I don't want Keiki. I don't know why I don't want him. Did we ever loan him? I don't think we did we? Don't really want him. He's quite good, but he's basically Angelo again, isn't he? And we've just signed Anthony. New gens only, don't want these fake youngsters. Yeah, that's fair. Let's have a look at the Brazil national teams and just browse it in case there's somebody we should go for. Under 19s looks like this. Riquelmo. He's a fake youngster. Luan Patrick. They're all real people, these. Souza. Lucas. Should I scout these instead?
Okay.
We'll just scout them. I would have thought Savio was a new gen. Yeah. Who's the keeper? He plays for Bahia. He's 6 foot. He's not amazing. I've sent a scout report on him. Do you know what? Should I be able to see? Yeah. I play without attribute mask skin. Jockster, yeah. Did you win anything last season? No, Nikki. We got to 2 finals. We lost to Bayern Munich 4-1 in the German Cup final. And we lost to Newcastle 4-0 in the Europa League final. It wasn't great, but that's why we're hopefully going to improve for next year. Atedi plays for us. Renato Gomez, I think I've scouted before. Not very good. 18-year-old, though. Yeah, it's a shame, really, isn't it, right? This guy's in the team. 6'4". Don't know how you say his name. Yuthalo? Look, 1.7 mil I could sign him for. I don't think he's very good, but like you could sign... I could sign this whole team and then in the future we'd have a great team. Arthur Cunha is a left-sided centre-back who actually looks all right. 7 mil. Any plans to losing rules to get a good keeper in? Nah, Carlson, I think we're going to stick with it, you know. I think we're going to stick with it. When get the goalkeeper be even sweeter? Yeah, I agree. Emerson Najar, left back. See, these are all quite good. Have I scouted all of these? I should probably just scout the whole team, shouldn't I, here? And just see. Waiting for the new gen. ESM not even... Oh, is he not even on the bench, Nicky? Wow, you've done well there, then. There's Bocao Newerton. Tavares, who we already have. Ari, I like the look of. Think he's quite expensive. Oh, he's not. He's 3.8 mil. Like, we could go and sign Ari for 3.8. There's another centre mid one. Yeah, when we get our Sunday Williams, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? How I negotiate when teams ask so much money for a player? You have to do future fees. Put it on the never, Tommy. Something... I feel like I'm drowning here. Just switching leg that I'm leaning on. Gabby versus the cycling goalkeeper. One better return. Yeah, true. Like, he looks good, doesn't he? Centre back or centre mid? For 3.8 million. What did his... Doesn't have as much potential. Doesn't have as much potential, maybe. Tavares, we've got Newerton. We got Darcy on the bench. Are you any good? 6'4". I guess he doesn't have much potential, though. He has potential to be better than Neto, apparently, but I just don't think he's going to be, is he? Kid on the bench, Jan Philippe. This guy scored goals. I think the next job... Wellington Busari is a left back. I think the next job genuinely just has to be scouting all these teams, finding the best youngsters to spend the money on, and spending maybe the rest of the money on youngsters here and going with what we've got. Maybe if there's loans, like, can we get... Renier probably won't join us, but will they loan us Renier again, for example? Like, will that... Isn't interested because we didn't play him last time, but like, is that a way to like fill out the squad, get some youngsters in? Pirani wanted, Caligari wanted. Like, look how many players of ours are in this side. 4 of them right there, look. How many in this one? 2 of them in there. We've got a lot in the setup that are ours in the Brazil system. Look, there's 4 more there. Under 19s, we don't have any, but I don't know if they've picked a team properly that and that. And then in the main squad, they've got 5. Like, we've got players around. I think it's been a successful day. It's been a fun day. I think we're going to leave it there for today. I'm going to go and just chill out for a little bit, but also then just make a bit of a decision. If I decide to sign any of these youngsters, I think what I will do is I will chuck it into the Discord and let you guys decide in there. There is a... If you go to ! Discord, there is a Hertha stream save channel in there, which I'll put any screenshots and any decisions to make. I might get you guys to vote on which one in there. So yeah, join that one, and I will I'll catch you in the week. Wednesday evening is the plan for a stream, so if you're around, it'd be lovely if you jumped in. If you've not followed the channel, make sure you follow. If you've not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you go and do that as well. The link is going to be in the chat just there, look. But yeah, thank you for hanging out today, guys. It's been a superbly fun stream. I think these might be my favorite streams. They're so chill, they're so relaxed, and no pressure, just chilling out, chatting with you guys. Also, before you go, there is your subscribe. Thank you, Joag. There is a link there to Super Club Soccer, which we're going to be playing very soon, both on stream and off stream. If you want to get involved in that, check it out on that link just there. Look, it's in the chat as well. And yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today. Let's go and see if there's a raid that we can go and do. Who is live on this lovely Sunday afternoon? I've clicked on Football Manager. There's not many. We'll find somebody though, I'm sure. Do you know what? Chi's on. Should we go to Amazing Chi? Someone's doing a Hertha save there, but I think they're in German. That's cool though. Should we go to Chi? We'll go and show some love. There's a Korean live. There is. I've seen that as well. We're going to go to Amazing Chi. Go and show some love. Say hello, and I hope that's the right person. Is that the right It is. We're good. We've done it correctly. Thank you very much for hanging out, everybody. I've had a lovely, lovely day. It's very sunny in here right now. Why is that so bright in here? Thank you for hanging out, though. Have a lovely rest of your weekends. I'll see you very soon. Go and follow and subscribe and all those things and all those other places. Join the Discord. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday. See you on Wednesday. Wednesday, next stream. Remind me to do it, though, right? Have a good one. Bye-bye.
The initial like 3-month run before I had to go over.